And we are live.
I didn't do it, I swear.
That was great timing.
Do I
No one
even want to
knows.
know? Do I even want to know what I
We're
interrupted?
talking about Jimmy.
No, we're talking about the events of Blood on the Grave.
Oh,
See?
It's been a ride.
the adventures of Everyone Hates Esthea.
Yeah, pretty much.
Aww.
She brings it on herself.
Not always, just like most of the time.
I think
Yeah.
that there may be a higher power, some sort of puppet master, somebody pulling the strings and narrating the story, who likes to put things in the way that entice and tantalize.
Things like drugs
Yep.
that may be colored red that everyone knows mages
It's-
can't resist.
It's not God's fault if you decide to jump off that cliff.
No, but it is his fault if he pushes you.
You can't prove that I push
In
anyone.
Esthea's case, there was just a line of red lyrium going over the
It
edge.
is God's fault if he put that damn cliff there.
It's
No,
true.
no. The cliff is there for beauty reasons. You know, there may be warning signs that, hey, there's a cliff there, don't jump off of it. But if you jump off it because there's a tasty red rock off the edge of it, that's not God's fault.
But God made that tasty red rock.
Yeah.
It's not sugar candy.
You don't know that. Have you tried it? Stop judging me.
All along, it was just rock candy.
That's some powerful rock.
I know every time
candy.
I see it, I do think rock candy. I do.
No,
I
see,
do
the
think
you
that.
see what it is. Everyone thinks it's like, you know, it's an addiction to the red lyrium, but if red lyrium is actually rock candy, then Esthea is just diabetic.
Yeah, so if she doesn't have her red lyrium, she's
You know,
she's gonna
She
Die,
goes
probably.
into diabetic
That's
rage.
because of this.
yeah.
You know?
She goes in the diabetic rate. Was she Captain Diabetes?
Yep.
Diabetes. Captain Diabetes.
Little do we know that her true last name is Malkinson.
Exactly.
Ah, yep. Yep.
God damn it.
Look, as a diabetic, I love Captain Diabetes.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
So, aside from blaming Esthea for all of life's problems in the Monday game,
All of life's problems.
I don't know who gets the blame for last week for this
Tickles.
game.
Tickles.
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 I don't
How?
know. As much
You
as
decided
I
to
love
egg
Ashton,
her on. You were
As much
being
as I love
very
Ashton,
mean.
you know that
I'm
whole,
sorry, okay?
No,
When
you're not.
Are you
No,
a
you're
captain?
not.
Like, are you a captain?
I'm sorry, but it's great when I'm the captain.
You guys see what I titled the last episode?
No,
Are
Yep.
you the captain?
look, it's me.
Great.
I'm the captain now.
And I kept thinking of like that what was it, that Dr. Seuss book that says like, "Are you my mommy?" So it's like,
Are you my captain?
are you a captain?
Oh,
Captain,
captain,
my
my
captain.
captain. High five.
Yeah.
Yay. But it's
Oh,
great that I have
you're
more.
just lucky Rose wasn't there because that was a giant mound of shit to kick over.
Yeah, the resident troublemaker was nowhere to be seen, so
Yeah, she was taking a dip in the lake. She was chilling.
Right.
I'm more concerned about the fact that Tickles might say hello.
yeah, because
Oh, well,
Should we,
at
can I mention?
at this point in her life, like if Tickles dies because she said hello to the wrong person, Rose is just like, shit happens.
Yep.
And now you're going to be reincarnated as a squirrel, and we can't help you.
I do want to note, I'm sure it was implied, but just in case it wasn't, and I kind of hope it wasn't, Groudon never said that Tickles took that ring off when she got to land.
Yeah, I did.
yeah, she did. Because if not, she would be gasping for air right now and be pretty much be dead.
Pretty much.
That's why we were wondering if she took it
That
off.
that's why I had to bring it up.
Yeah. I mean,
Naruto
oh no, I
Fabi,
can somehow breathe.
thank you for the follow.
And we may or may not have emotes coming to kind of go with what's happening.
Also, we have a dice giveaway that is going on every Friday for Dicember during the Sonata one shot. If you guys missed it last week, we gave away a Mystic Gargoyle set from Kraken Dice, and we'll be giving away another one sometime during the Friday game. So keep an eye out for that. We'll be live. When are we live for the Friday game? Is it still 7:30?
It's 7:30 still.
7:30
Regular
Pacific time. Okay.
In that time.
Yeah, we had a blast with the first episode. Yeah, Kitushin was the one who ended up winning the dice.
Congratulations!
Keo, I
Once again.
think the dice should be in my possession sometime soon, TM.
Trademark.
Don't you soon TM me.
I'll soon I used to work at Riot. I'll soon TM whoever I want. Yeah, it's still awaiting fulfillment, so we're still waiting on some stuff, but should be here sometime soon.
Yeah, they got hit hard with that 60%
Oh, yeah.
on sale.
I knew they were going to.
And they already had like a disclaimer at the top saying like, hey, just letting y'all know we're gonna be behind because of the abundance. Because I've had so many people already be like angry, like, where's my dice? I'm like, they said it right there on Black Friday. Before Black Friday, actually. So.
HB Fox with the new sub?
No.
Should be a continued one.
Nope, it just popped up new sub.
For me, it says.
Yeah, because
it's
it
a
says
continued sub.
you subscribe for 28 months, currently on a 4-month streak. But when it popped up on my thing, it said new sub, like on the screen.
I mean, I
Interesting.
always prefer Italian subs, you know.
I like a cold cut myself.
Okay, I can handle
I
that.
prefer a Russian sub
I'm going to
I-
smack
with a
all
Scottish
of you.
captain.
I prefer an actual Cubano.
Listen here, Mrs. Punsalot.
So before we get into anything else like this, so last we left off, a couple of you were in the small little fishing / port town of Azure, which is located directly across the lake from, what did you guys agree on? Fort Dagger Tree?
Fort Dagger Tree.
Fort Dagger Tree.
Fort Dagger
Fort Dagger Tree.
I don't think
Zale.
we actually agreed on anything.
No.
We're not getting into that again. We're not
As
getting
a
into that again.
representative of Dagger Tree, I named it Fort Dagger Tree.
Which lies across the lake from Fort Dagger Tree. Molly, Calderosh, and Ash went into town to start looking for supplies for the forts. Alcohol, food, bedding. But kind of ran into a problem. Well, I should say Ash ran into a problem. As she wanted some of the finer things in the shops that were reserved for captains.
I don't ask for much.
Ash kind of got a little offended given her royal title and all, but it doesn't seem to carry any weight whatsoever in this city. To make matters worse, Tickle showed up and was pretty much just given choice of whatever she wanted, because Tickles is a recognized admiral. And she didn't really let Ash forget about it, kind of rubbing it in her face that her title was below her admiral status in this town, and that if she wanted anything nice, she was going to have to go through Tickles. When you got to the Emporium in order to place orders and pick up supplies from what Zale wanted, a very strange list of supplies, You were told that you needed to be a member in order to purchase or place orders with them. The membership was 6,000 gold, which kind of gave everyone a heart attack. But since Tickles is someone of which is currently in good standing in the town, you were told to go down to the docks, look for a gilded ship with a 3-headed goose on its bow. While walking there, Tickles ran into a familiar face. Somebody that she has been looking for since almost the start of this adventure, after she had killed Tickles in their first encounter. And when we last left off, Tickles was staring down, not really staring down, but looking at Captain Scarlet Leroux.
With her pistol already drawn at her.
Well, yeah, because that's the Tickles way.
Of course.
And as Scarlet stands there with it is still kind of like with a soft smile, she makes no move for her saber. Though you can tell that there's something different about her. No longer does she fly any form of the stern colors on her captain's jacket, it being replaced with a very soft rose gold like color flowing down, traced in strings of gold. A very wide brim hat laying on her head, and ever so slightly you can see what looks to be tattoos along the wrist area, peeking out from under the sleeves of her captain's jacket and kind of running up along her necks, or along her neck. Make it sound like she's got two heads.
Right.
And
Oh, you want me to go?
she looks at the four of you and looks back down the Tickles, and she puts up a hand. I understand you are angry at me, but I must ask you not to pull that trigger. Not for my life, but because you would be violating the law of this town. What I did to you was not intended. Things got a little heated, and instead of wounding you, I killed you. I have carried that guilt with me since our last encounter. Though I was happy to hear that your friends were able to resurrect you. I want you to know that I'm sorry for what I did. But sorry has very little way with our people. An act such as this does require that blood to be spilled. And if you still do wish to inflict me pain, there is a place that we can settle our differences.
So, Tickles is gonna think long and hard, and she's going to be. She's like, "You're right. What you did to not only to me but to my friends as well isn't something I can easily be persuaded to forget. I will take you up on your offer for a duel. But just so you know, as for the rules of this town, don't usually apply to me.
Oh, they apply to every sailor who steps in here. Even one,
Right
even
now.
the daughter of Cheeseburger.
Again, for right now.
Maybe. I do not know what you have planned here, nor is it my business to investigate. But as it stands right now, if you were to fire that pistol, things would not end well for either of us.
She really, really,
I
really
know.
wants to shoot her in the fucking face right now. Oh, that you could legit see, like, as much as her fur is just black or just nearly like charcoal in a sense, you can still see a hint of just red just fuming from her.
So what you're saying is she looks like Ash when being denied her silks.
Yes, right now, but she's not hinting it in a sense. You just see like just the stern face of like the death stare.
Like, she wants to kill her, but she knows she technically cannot.
No,
Scarlet,
right now she,
Scarlet, on the other hand, is like very cool and calm, not showing any fear. Noticing that Tickles does have a gun, but she's not taking her eyes off of Tickles' eyes. Very well. I will go make the arrangements. Thankfully, tonight is fight night. So, after the sun sets, make your way to a tavern known as the Rabble Rouser. And you and I can settle our differences.
very well.
She kind of looks up to Ash, and she gives a soft smile and nods her head as she begins to walk off with the two of her crewmen.
Which direction is she walking towards?
She's walking back towards the back away from the dock. She's walking to the dock exit to go back into the
Oh, like back to where like the bars. and everything
yeah,
are.
back to like
the
Azure
upper
proper.
level.
Yeah,
Okay,
the bar, the beer level. Let's put it that way.
got it. Okay.
Still, like as soon as she's like walking off more, you just see Pickle still point her pistol in the same direction. She's like, I lost my will. All right, where are we going to?
Molly's just standing there watching her sashay away, and she's like, "What did I miss? Like, who? What?
Someone
What?
from our past.
Do you want me to like club her over the head?"
No, I got this. Unless you met me.
Sure.
Don't club me. And she's gonna head towards where our previous destination was supposed to be.
All right. And the ship isn't too far from where you were at. You just had to make your way a bit down more to the docks, and you're able to ascend up to the gangplank.
Wait, are you guys going to the guild?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're going to the guild ship.
Oh, okay. I still need to grab like a couple more things, so I'll just do some shopping while they go ahead and do that.
Well, the only things that you still had left to grab were from the Emporium, and you couldn't
Yeah.
grab that without the membership.
I know.
So you're just gonna go without the membership then?
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, so Ash is going her own way to go shopping. Tickles is heading towards the ship. Molly, Calderos, where are you guys going?
I'm gonna go keep Ash company.
Alrighty. Molly.
Molly is gonna go do what Molly does best. Just gonna look for cookies.
I was about to say cookie.
All right.
God.
Look, I like dumped out like a ton of cookies for a dragon horde. I've got some stockpiling to
You know, it's funny when like when they're at a port, Tickles means serious business, and everyone else just fucks around. I love it.
Yep. And then every other town, it's the reverse.
It's the reverse. It's great.
heisting. Not
The
So-
bakery.
Tickles, you begin to ascend this very long gangplank. The ship itself is made out of like a stained red wood that's got flicks of gold and silver amongst it. Along the railings and the frame of the ship. Bad Baron Games, thank you for the follow. Are just like the most vibrant gold colors that you've ever seen. And on the bow of the ship, just as it said, is this huge golden 3-headed goose. And as you begin to get a little bit higher up on the gangplank, you notice the ship isn't in water. It's currently standing on legs.
I'm sorry.
As you can see, there are 3 large portholes down at the bottom that have these large iron legs extended out and down, like go into the water down to where the floor, the sea floor is.
She's like, how do you do that? And she's just like flabbergasted. She's like, the hell?
And given your time in Arcastus and your time as an artificer, you notice that these legs have joints.
Oh,
So it's very possible that this ship can walk.
can I see, or at least try to find who the captain is of the ship, or at least try
Well,
to see...
you were told that the 3 guild captains are on the deck.
Oh, okay. Well, I will go try and find one of them.
And as you walk up to near the top of the gangplank, an elven man, a water Eladrin, steps in front of you.
Hi.
Hello. Do you have an appointment?
Looking for the guild leaders here for this port.
So this is their ship. Do you have an appointment with them?
Yes.
Or is this... Oh, you do. Oh, come on in. And he just steps aside and lets you onto the ship.
Okay then.
And he just motions down to the down a little further on the dock, and there's this large table that spans almost the entire width of the ship, kind of like curves in on the sides. And you see 3 different people, or 3 different beings sitting there. On your left, on the left side, you see a minotaur dressed
Minotaurs.
in a very flowing jet black captain's coat. The sleeves ripped off, like showing his very powerful arms. Gray, like it's got a dark gray trim around the side. Leaning against the table next to him is a 4-headed axe. On the right is a human. Not really dressed as a captain per se, as she's dressed in a long flowing pink dress. A parasol sitting on her shoulder, open up, protecting her head from the sun. Her skin is a very soft ivory like color, and you can see that her eyes are a very faint color of crimson. And in the center between the two of them, completely dwarfing either of them, is this massive 2-headed ogre. Only dressed in a very large crimson red loincloth. Both heads wearing captain's hats, though one of the heads heads that the ogre has an eye patch over it, or over its central eye.
That's so cool.
And instead of like having his weapon strapped across his back or anything, or on the table, it's strapped across his back. And you notice that he's wielding the mast of another ship.
That's cool. So realizes she's in company. She first of all asks Sven to change into a regalia.
Yep. And Sven just, what were you in before?
Oh, whatever I was wearing right now.
Oh, okay.
The artwork.
Oh, okay. So like the coat with the flowing the coat with the flowing cloak. Okay. So he just quickly morphs back into the admiral clothing that you were wearing when you were on your ship.
Good.
And as you do this, you notice that the eyes of the both the ogre and the human woman kind of like snap to you.
Hello.
And the ogre begins to motion you closer.
Step forward.
You're going to have to get a little bit closer than that. We can barely see you or hear you from over there.
Okay, give me just a moment. I will get on top of the table.
Oh, I didn't mean get on the table. I just meant walk a little closer on the deck.
Oh, okay. Then
Like-
she just...
Tables aren't for standing, they're for papers.
Well, I don't know if you can see me or not.
The other head's like, who's that? He's like, don't listen to him. He can't see.
Noted. Hello, I am Admiral Tickles.
Admiral Tickles. The Minotaur kind of gives like a very loud snort of air out of his nose, and he looks down at you. Admiral of what?
She just looks at him. Blink stare.
Your ship. What is its name?
Oh crap! I actually had a name for this. Give me a second. I wrote this a while ago. Give me a moment. Fuck.
It's been a year, okay?
It's been a year. No, actually, I wrote some shit down. I was like, I can't give it that name because I was going to give that to my the mimic ship, if I get it. I don't know where the fuck is it. Oh no. No, too cliche. Just kidding. Oh, I only wrote down for that mimic ship. Oh crap. You know what? She's gonna be like Admiral of the Penny Wheel.
Penny wheel. Got it. Where is this penny wheel currently docked?
And Glimmercross.
Glimmercross. Admiral, I don't know if you know this, but you're a bit of a ways away from Glimmercross.
Oh, I know.
Why are you not with your ship?
It's being taken care of. I'm with some
Take-
friends. We've come to this port.
I see. And you see that he begins to write something down in a ledger. And then you kind of feel like a little a hand rest on your shoulder. It's almost just like a shadow just creeped up on you. Now, Rufus, don't be too stern with the little one. I don't see any reason why not to believe that she's an admiral, as she says. She seems appropriately dressed for it. Now, dear, how... And she kind of leans in. How can we help you?
I actually completely forgot what we were supposed to be here for. Were we supposed to get some kind of ticket thing?
Ticket?
Certificate.
Guild membership.
We give tickets? You hear the blind. He's like... And Theor
No,
just reach up and
that's-
smacks the head. He's like, shut up, you idiot. Tickets. Sorry there, Admiral. We don't give tickets away. We're not a raffle station.
No, it's not really a ticket thing. Friends needed to use the Emporium, so they needed
Oh, you need the
Yes.
guild membership. That we can
Correct.
do. But you said friends, but I don't see any.
They're still in town.
I see.
They kind of left while I came up here. I
Well,
apologize that they're not here. and
We
present.
can do the paperwork for yours, but they're gonna have to come up to fill out their own forms and pay their own membership fees.
Ah, I see.
Now,
So
normally,
it's 6,000 per person?
Mhm.
Fuck that.
Now normally it'd be 6,000, but that's the non-captain price. Being an admiral and all, and as far as I can tell, in good standing. Laura, what do you think about her? She kind of leans in and kind of just takes like a very strong whiff of you.
Hey,
I
Biden.
smell demon, but not as if this one is a demon, but as if she fraternizes with them. You wouldn't be what do they call them? Occultist, would you?
No. If you're talking about a demon, that's my husband.
Oh, this one lays with demons. How intriguing. She kind of walks around and she kneels in front of you, and just looking over you. Yes, Rocky, he, or she, I should say, qualifies. And as she says that, her eyes kind of like just like flash for just a brief moment. And it's the same flash that Ash gets when she's like drinking somebody's blood. And she kind of reaches over and taps your cheek. And you can see a little bit of smoke coming off of her fingertips as she does. She quickly pulls her hand back.
Interesting.
All right.
I-
Well, what's up?
Can I discern what she just tried to do?
She didn't really try to do anything. The moment her skin touched the sun, it started to burn.
Oh, I thought you said that she touched me and then
No, she reached out and
oh,
touched
okay.
your face, but you can tell that like the moment like her hand reached out and like sunlight began to touch it, it began to burn.
So can I try to discern what the heck she is?
Sure, go ahead and give me a nature check,
Okay. All right.
and I'll let you do advantage.
Okay. Very well. You said nature?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 18 plus 5, 23.
She's a vampire.
Oh. Interesting.
Now, normally, like I said, 6,000, but you're an admiral. Laura here thinks you can be trusted, so we can knock the price down to 2,000.
Very well. Let's see here. I just want to make sure. I actually want to check the map here real fast. Perfect. Okay. She's gonna be like, sure, I will gladly pay it.
Okay, so 2,000 gold. Rufus, get the things. The Minotaur stands up and kind of starts grumbling under his breath. He walks over and he kicks open a chest, and he reaches down. He pulls out a small, like, medallion. He walks over and he tosses it on the table. That is that's the guild crest. Show that to anyone in town. If there is any guild only merchandise, you will now have access to it.
Very well. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Be warned, though, as the ogre interjects, if for any reason somebody else somebody else is caught using your member coin, you are both penalized by losing a hand.
Very well. I will definitely only make sure that it's just I who are doing the shopping then.
Yes. Now, is there anything else we can do for you, or?
Yes. Do you guys happen to do trading with Port Orem?
Not directly, no. We know of Orem, but the guild here doesn't directly trade with them. We've had some run-ins before that have kind of put us at a more egregious stance towards them in our waters.
If you would like, I can make sure that tradings will be open towards over there and nothing will be harmed here.
It has nothing to do with trading. It's more blood was spilled and it has not been repaid.
Who spilled the blood?
The pirates of Orem. They attacked a couple of our merchant ships.
Oh. Well then. She's just gonna be like, pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. Well, have a good day. The blind head just reaches and calls us, bye.
Bye.
And as this is going on, Ash, Calderos, and Molly, since you are heading back towards the shopping area of the town, what I need to ask specifically, Ash, what are you looking for?
Muted.
I am going back to that shop with the silks.
Okay.
But before I do, I would like to find a nice, quiet, secluded place.
Okay. Go ahead and
And
give me
then
a stealth roll because this isn't the quietest of towns.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty good. 18?
Okay. So you're able to slip into like a small narrow alleyway between two of the buildings.
Just out of curiosity, does that mean that I gave Caldross and Molly the slip as well, or they kind of like?
If you were in like, because they were traveling with you, it's not like they were trying to like you were trying to sneak away or anything like that. So unless you were intentionally trying to give them the slip, they would know you were going in there.
Okay, they can know about it.
I could just see now, like she's in the middle, and they're on both sides, and then all of a sudden she just kind of stops, and they just keep going.
So I would like to have my eyes shimmer and cast disguise self on myself and look like Scarlet.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm sorry, not Scarlet. I'm so sorry. Magrula.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're going for here.
Yeah.
So disguise, can you bring disguise self up on the info page here? Because all we have is a bunch of 5d100 rolls. And it's very confusing.
Yes. Let me. There you go.
All right. Make yourself, including your clothing, armors, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends or until you use the action to dismiss it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, and you can appear thin, fat, or in between.
So I'm gonna try.
You can't change your body type. So if you must adopt the form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs, otherwise the extent of illusion is up to you.
Yeah. So I'm fine.
Okay. So both
And
both
I'm just
Molly,
gonna look like the last thing I saw her wearing.
both Molly and Caldross watch as Ash slowly begins to change into the muscular mohawk braided female orc captain that you were previously employed by when trying to make your way originally down to Final Rest.
How do I look?
Molly's just staring at her like, why?
I want my damn silks.
So instead of swallowing your pride for 5 minutes while I tickle to buy something for you, you're willing to impersonate a captain and get us all in trouble.
Do you really think she's buying it for me, or is she trying to manipulate me?
She's buying it for you, but she just wants to admit that, you're not, top cat in the coop or whatever the saying
I
is.
don't mind if I'm the top cat or not. It's a matter of just getting what I want, although that sounds a little weird, but I just can prove that I can do
This
by
is going to
myself.
get us in trouble.
So I suggest, because you guys were in there before, to not come in.
I'm gonna go get cookies. Just if there's trouble, just yell "Paka" or something. I'll be across town.
Paka. Okay. Got it.
Like a very disgruntled chicken or something.
I've got my marble, so I'll do Paka.
Oh, okay. And she just starts walking away like, I want no part of this.
You're muted. I can hear you in my room, but they can't hear you.
I had my mic muted. Wow. Okay. I guess I said nothing that entire time.
No.
So I'm gonna walk away with Molly, and I'm gonna lean over to her, and I'm gonna be like, I don't think I've ever seen a bigger pissing contest from those who don't have the genitalia to do it.
I mean, I could use disguise self again, and I will.
Don't you even
Molly
dare.
takes a moment.
Don't do it.
Molly, being the innocent entity that she is, looks over at Calvus, is like, they can pee? They I don't understand.
For distance.
I can
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Let's get cookies.
And with that, I'll walk in.
Right.
All right, so again, Minotaur walks up. Can I help you?
I'm here to buy some bedding.
Now, are you talking just in the Ash voice? Or are you gonna?
No, I'm trying to mimic her voice.
Well, you're talking in the Ash voice right now.
No, Ash talks like this. That's not Ash's voice.
Oh, that's true. Wait, okay, so I'm sorry, you're talking in the Volantha voice. That's why it was like, are you using?
There was no British in that either.
It sounds like Volantha.
I'm talking normal orc voice.
Orc voice.
Orc woman voice.
Oh boy.
This is her.
So you're looking
So
for
bad.
bedding.
Yes. I'm just doing it so you know it's a different voice.
Now,
Yes.
the voice, because your voice doesn't change on Disguise Self.
Yeah, but I'm trying to mimic it.
So I need a performance roll.
I can.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
I'm waiting for it.
No, that's good. That is a 21.
Okay. So you're able to recall some of like Margula's speech and everything to mimic her voice well enough.
Oh no.
So what bedding do you need?
Get some of your finest. They're for my captain's quarters.
Oh, you're a captain.
Mm-hmm.
I
Of the Iron
see.
Maiden.
The Iron Maiden?
Mm-hmm.
The ship. Never named the ship.
But last I heard, the Maiden was destroyed.
Well, we got a new ship.
And you named it after the...
She's Iron Maiden too. But it's
Ah,
more fun to say Iron Maiden.
I see. Well, hopefully your ship doesn't sink this time, Captain.
Me too.
Please,
Trust me.
come with me. I will show you what we have in stock.
Thank you.
And
I'll go and I'll.
he begins to walk. He kind of like walks over and takes you to a back room where he pulls out like a gilded key and he opens up the door and he leads you into a back room that is just filled with wonderful, illustrious, wide beds, 4 posters, different makes and from different cultures, but all of them seem to look immaculately comfortable with like the top end silks and fabrics. There anything in particular you're looking for?
Nothing special. Just, do you have anything in crimson?
Yes. Well, over this way. He kind of leads you over to a about a king size bed. The wood again is made out of the wood is almost matches the same wood that was that the gilded ship was made out of. Just a very dark red stained wood. The sheets and fabrics and everything a very dark crimson with a black and gold trim along the sides. Something like this.
That'll do.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
Well, you're a captain.
Hmm?
You wouldn't be back here. This bed here goes for 2,500 gold.
And I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the bed, get a little closer, and trigger predatory charm. Turn back at him. Can't you go just a little bit cheaper for that?
Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll. With advantage since you're using predatory charm.
All of this for freaking.
All of this
self.
for a bed.
Yes. Yes.
But it's so Ash though. That's why I love
That
it.
is a 19 and an 8, so 19. What's my
27.
persuasion?
You're good.
So, yeah.
Unless he freaking crits and
I can
that doing it.
knock it down to 2,000.
That'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Run. Take it and run.
Well, come with me, Captain, and we'll fill out the paperwork.
Oh shit.
All right.
You.
He takes you back through the doors that you walk through, and he makes sure to turn around. And he locks the door, puts the key down into like his vest pocket. He takes you to the front near the counter, and he pulls up a small clipboard, and he begins to fill out the information. He's like, "Now, your ship is the Iron Maiden 2, correct?"
Correct.
Okay. He kind of jots that down. Your name?
Captain Margula? Margula.
Uh,
Margula.
how do you spell that?
Margula.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's how it's spelled, because that was me sounding it out when you said it. Sound close enough.
Is the Iron Maiden 2 in ports?
It's across the way.
Across the way?
We're visiting an old friend.
Oh, where is it?
You know that fort that's across the way?
Oh, the one that group of people cleared the giants out of. Yeah, but there's no place to put a ship over there. That's
I know
inland.
of them. We found a way.
I'm gonna need a persuasion roll for this.
Oh my god.
A deception roll. I'm gonna need a deception roll.
You're gonna.
This is okay. This is okay. Deception?
Mm-hmm.
22.
Okay. He kind of looks for confused for a moment and just shrugs his shoulders. All right. I guess you're a navigator's better than most, but all right, so that what's that fort called? Do you know? We had some people in here earlier trying to buy stuff, but nobody gave me the name of the fort.
You know, I'm not sure. They never told me a name either.
That's
I
all right.
just know that they moved in recently.
I'll just mark it Giant Fort. Everyone will know what it is. Should we have it should we have it delivered there?
That'll do. I
Okay.
won't be there for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Margula's boat is the Maiden's Revenge. The Iron Maiden is Scarlet's boat.
Oh, that's hot. And it's funny because it's right here, Maiden's Revenge.
Yep.
I have my notes.
Oh
No!
No.
Yes.
Please.
So he
That's
No, I
really,
meant the Maiden's
really
Revenge. I had
funny.
my notes open and everything.
It's
So-
too late.
He
That's
kind of
super
Too late, you
funny.
can't retcon that shit.
Whatever.
he writes it down. He's like, just put attention, you.
Yes.
Alrighty. So if we can get the 2,000 gold here.
All right. And I'll give him 1,000 in gold, and I'll give him 2 gems. I have 2 gems worth 500 gold.
Okay. And so he's like, oh, all right, all we need now is your signature, and he flips the clipboard over to you, and he places the little ink pot with the quill on top of it.
And I'll just kind of fudge it. I'll make it look. I mean, she's got the penmanship, so she just kind of like doesn't even do the full name. She'll just show it's like
An
Like-
M and some
like a
swirliness.
doctor's signature.
pretty much where it's like I start with the first letter, maybe the second, then I had a stroke.
Alrighty. Takes it and he tears out the bottom part and hands it to you. He's like, that's your copy.
Stroke.
Can you?
Should be there within the day. Not too far. They can probably deliver it across the lake now that the boulders have stopped flying.
Thank you. She'll nod her head and walk out.
You are so lucky he is dumb
That's why I did it.
because you said captain of the Iron Maiden,
I
And
know.
I
I was like,
rolled.
fuck.
And he got a 1 to recognize the captain's name.
Which is funny because I have my notes out and I'm like, okay, I have to remember because this is why I wanted to deceive it, but I also wanted to remember stuff for Scarlet. So I have them side by side.
Yeah, Scarlet.
Oh, no.
Scarlet is the captain of the Iron Maiden.
Yes, which is what I have right here. Scarlet LaRoque of the Iron Maiden, and then Mirza of the Maiden's Revenge. I was like,
I'm
'cause I saw
waiting
Maiden.
for
You
all
both
of this
have
to
Maiden in it.
backfire.
damn it. Thank God. Okay.
Waiting.
That's why
That
I'm so happy I
cannon
did
is
Predatory
gonna
Charm
backfire.
because my lower rolls were like below 10. So thank God for Predator's Charm.
Oh
So
my
I'll
God.
go and I'll find my little corner again.
Yeah,
and
you're lucky he's
spell
dumb.
magic.
He
Oh my God.
he is dumb as a box of rocks. Like when you rolled that Predatory Charm, I rolled a 5.
Mhm.
And then when you rolled that Deception, I rolled a 6.
Jesus.
Yeah, because if I didn't do with advantage, again, they were all below 10. I was like, fuck. So yeah,
Okay,
so,
so
I'll
if
go
you're
find my
go-
corner.
If you're gonna
dispel
go
it.
sneak back in the corner, I'm going to need you to give me another stealth roll.
Oh shit. Oh,
Just leave town and do it.
that's okay. See, I'm sticking with this red one. It's been my good luck charm. So 18 plus 4.
Okay, it's 22 or 21.
God.
No,
Okay.
22. So
22.
you just
Drop it.
you drop back in, drop the glimmer or the glamour on yourself, and you're back to
Mhm.
normal Ash. While
And-
this horrible deception is going on, that is certainly not going to backfire in any point in time.
Not at all.
Let's go ahead and take our first break for the night, and we will get back to find out what Molly Calderos are up to and what the crew still at the fort is up to, because they still can't be swimming around trying to catch elusive fish.
We've been in this lake for 3 days.
It's
You're
been
all
84
pruned up.
years.
All right, guys, but stick with us. So we're gonna take a quick break here. We're gonna get up, stretch our legs, get some to drink, and when we get back, we will continue on with the shenanigans.
Realistically, it's been like 2 hours.
Well done, my son. It's the way to save you all. But don't you think the realm's been purified? Creatures of darkness are still longing for your fall. Keep them in thrall. It's time to smite and ignite. This harvest will guide us through dangerous night. It humbles the foe with its grace. The thornmail will help us prevail and survive. Our deadliest fate we embrace. My king, how was I supposed to know? Everyone will falter when you die. This harness will guide us through dangerous night. It humbles the foe with its grace. The thornmail will help us prevail and survive. Our deadliest fate we embrace. Yeah, my son, smite them all.
Alrighty.
There it is.
Well, you only had time to say the one option, so that's the one I'm going with.
Dang it, no!
So, Molly,
Yes.
Caldros, if you can hear me, they are. While Ash is committing identity fraud near, to buy a bed of all things, the two of you make your way a little back near the entrance of the city in your quest to find baked goods. What I'm going to need from Molly is I'm going to need a investigation check, an investigation.
Okay.
Investigation, you say?
Investigation.
Tacos.
16, 17, 18, 19.
So as you begin to like wander around through, you almost give up hope because you can only see, taverns around here. But for a brief moment, Molly's nostrils catch the scent of baked sugar and cinnamon.
The moment I catch that whiff, I grab Caldros by the front, like the lapel of his armor, is like, this way! And just drag him.
And you begin to like dip through a couple of the side streets down a bit, down a ramp into a smaller area. It's got a couple buildings around it. You can see a small forge that currently is unlit. And then like a leather tannery. But on the other side, which looks to be a repurposed building, is there, and you can see a sign that says bite-sized booty.
Sorry.
Awesome.
I love you so much.
She pauses looking at the sign. Well, if they taste as good as they smell, I'll give anything a shot. And she walks in.
And you, as you open it up, just you're hit just with this delightful heavenly scent of like sugar and cinnamon and strawberry. Just, you kind of feel that if it were possible, the air in here could probably give you diabetes. It's just that thick with sugar. But as you walk in, you can see that there's a repurposed kiln that now has a small like conveyor like belt that's being turned by a gnome as these cookies are passing through it, and then they circle around out the other side completely baked. And as they go through, these little mechanical arms begin to like pour confection and sugar on them and paint little faces and different designs on them, and they come back around to the front or as they slide down onto a sheet.
She's just like elbowing Caldress, like, that's not cool.
And she's happening to find the place in my half plate that isn't covered by metal.
the exposed area, it's got like only has like a thin layer of fabric there to allow mobility.
And you go, she's got the golden elbow cap, so it's solid. He's getting hit with it.
And you could see the halfling turning the crank and everything, and an earth eladrin stands up like from back behind the counter, kind of like dusting his hands off. You say, "Oh, hello. Are you lost? Are you actually here to buy something?"
I am here to buy all the things.
And you just see a look of amazement on his eyes, like, "Our first customer.
What?
Please, come on in. What can I get you? We've got cookie, we've got donuts, we've got cake, we've got fudge."
You know what? So she rifles through her bag, and let's see, we're gonna put 3 of those gems down. So that's 3,000 gold worth. And it's like, fill it up. And she just opens up her bag of holding.
Her cookie bag of holding.
Okay. Ma'am, do you want it wrapped, or do you just want everything just shoved in there?
It's a very nice bag of holding. Everything that goes in will stay nice and fresh until I pull it out. So
I see. Okay. Give me one moment, because it's gonna take a while.
I've got nothing but time when it comes to cookies.
And you see that he just begins to walk over, and he's just dumping everything that's in the display case into this bag. By the time like he gets done with everything, you've pretty much cleared out their entire stock. And he like picks up and
shiny eyes, like
he picks up and he puts the bag of holding back onto your up onto the counter. He's like, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but that's all we have at the moment.
Okay.
We can deliver the rest of it to you once it's made."
I like that idea.
Okay. He brings up a small pad of paper. She's like, "Just write down your information. Let us know where to deliver it. We still owe you another 1,200 gold worth of baked goods."
So she takes a moment and she hesitates because she's still not used to writing, and almost like she's not writing with her dominant hand. It's very awkward, but she starts trying to write down where they're located, and she, in as fancily as she can even muster to manage, she signs her name.
Okay. And he smiles and he puts it off to one side and he's like, you have no idea what this means to me. We've been in business for 2 months and we haven't seen a soul.
At that, I'm going to tap Molly on the shoulder and try to just bring her over just slightly out of the way so I can whisper to her. Molly, have you thought of maybe having your own bakery at the keep?
You mean hire them?
Yeah.
I like the idea of having cookie lackeys.
Cookie minions.
Well,
I
it
swear.
it seems to me that this place isn't the best location for them, and you would keep them busy.
I'll hit them with the offer when they come to make the delivery.
Sounds good.
Is there anything else I can get you? Anything at all?
So you clearly deal in sweets.
Mhm.
I have a question. It's a sort of pastry, but not the sweet kind. Do you deal in minced meats?
Yes. I am a experienced baker and chef.
Beautiful. As rare as you can get the meat to be procured for a mince pie, I would like your rarest pie for my mother.
I will get right on that. Give me about an hour to prepare it.
Thank you. You know where to find us.
You say, oh, do you want that delivered as well?
Please.
Very well.
I have a few errands I do need to run in town, so.
He's like, very well. I will make it when we are near ready to deliver it.
Do you have anything with salt?
Just salt or like salt on chocolate?
That.
Ooh,
Oh,
salted caramel.
Yeah, there are some salted chocolates in the bag that I filled up for the young lady.
Molly, would you mind?
No. And she
Well.
holds up the bag like, go digging, buddy.
Salted caramels.
Yep, and you reach in, you pull out a salted caramel, like a good chunk of it. Like it, if you're looking at it like one of those giant sized D6s.
Gonna be nibbling on that for a while.
Okay. And like you take a bite into it, and it's exquisite. It's definitely telling you this guy is wasting his talent in a place like this.
Oh yeah, this guy should work for us.
So, fraud and diabetes aside, what are Rose, Zale, and Tyrus up to?
Well, Zale probably
So
got
easy to
out
kill
of the
Brandon.
lake like 45 minutes in. You know, after she lost that fish because of the abrupt conversation about the name of this place, she couldn't really be bothered to look for another, and she had long since forgotten why she was there.
Rose would have shot it for Zale.
But then she would be eating it on the way out of the lake. She would be headed inside up to her. Well, she would go find a room and claim it, and then she would be headed inside of it. And
so you do have a room specific. It is like right as you ascend the stairs up, there is a large set of double doors that does say Lady Zale on them.
Fancy. Well, I'm not one to turn down a keep. I would head inside.
And when you look inside, the room is a bit spacious. not much to it at the moment. You've got like a single armoire on one wall that looks a bit run down, and then a large like king size like bed near the back wall. But it definitely has room for improvement.
Okay. So I'll go in there and I'll shut the doors behind me. And I will pull out my bird box. And I will reach out to Yith, since he's kind of sort of in charge while I'm not there. And I'll explain the situation with the keep and what we plan on doing with it. And I will request that he send to the keep 10 gnolls that volunteer to do manual labor, a Flynn and a shaman, and with them any bedding and, despite all the trouble that Zoro just went through, any silks that we have in Dagger Tree, and as much desert sand as they can carry. I know it's an odd request.
Are you going to build a sandbox?
Please.
I would like my my room to have a sandy floor.
Okay.
And I would like the Flynn and the shaman to work together to put runes on the floor to make it very warm.
All right.
I like that idea, to be honest. Now, if only I can get a waterbed.
I mean, you are a captain.
It's true.
But one that constantly moves as if it were on the ocean.
So you send the message out to Yith, and you know the quality of the bird box. He did hear it.
Okay. And after that, I would be headed to the library that I never actually ended up going to before.
Okay. TUES, what are you doing?
Well, once TUES is done exploring the bottom of the lake, how stocked for fish are we talking? Is this thing?
Oh, it's got a decent amount of fish. It doesn't look like the giants did any sort of fishing while they were here.
It's probably a good thing. Okay. Wish I would have caught Zale. We have no. How stocked was the forge?
It's got basic tools. Like it's just, it looks like it's a little above apprentice level setting, but not that great.
We're gonna have to work on that. Well, in that case, TUES is going to worry about fishing supper, food,
All right.
lunch.
TUES, can you give me a survival roll?
I most definitely can. The moment I find the
Considering
character
Rose is
sheet.
probably still in the lake, can I assist?
Yes, you can. Rose and TUES can go fishing together.
Excellent.
Lovely.
Zoro,
I mean,
you look,
I mean, it's- I
Zoro,
mean,
you look
it's-
like you're in
it's-
contemplation.
I mean, it's bow fishing for her.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just
I'm
basically
thinking.
she's just like floating around like in the bottom of the lake, and she's a good fish, and she's just like,
We need a proper fishing boat, but that's another matter for another problem. 12 on the survival.
12? Okay. Can each of you roll me a d10?
ooh, okay. That is a 6.
That is a 5.
All right, so in total you catch 11 fish.
Good job.
That'll do.
That's enough for Zale. What about the rest of us?
And as you guys are doing your thing and you're fishing, you hear a voice calling out to you across the way. Hello there.
Oh, there, hi there.
And it's this very stout looking dwarf, kind of wobbling a bit as it looks like he's like working off some drink.
And he's like he's like in a boat in the lake.
Nope, he's standing on the dock on the other side of the lake. You the new neighbors that the others are talking about?
Well, now that we kicked the giants out, yes.
Ah, good. Yes. Are any of you friends with the tall silver-haired one? Got a bit of an attitude on her at times.
You mean Ashton? Yes. What of it?
Good. You seen her around? I need to talk to her about tonight's fight.
Fight? What fight?
Oh dear.
Oh, she didn't tell you. Yes. Tonight is fight night. It's when we all get together and work out our aggression to build our community stronger.
Darling, I know several bookies. I know what a fight night is.
Just describing it. She's signed on with me to fight tonight, and I wanted to go over the rules.
She signed on to be a fighter.
Yes, she said she had a lot of aggression to work out.
Someone's not doing their job. Well, as far as I know, she's still in Azure.
Couldn't find her. Meant to ask this orc lady, but she kind of vanished as soon as I saw her.
Hold on one moment, please. And like Rose is just like, just treading Finn, I guess, in the water. And she's gonna talk to Ash specifically. And then she's like, Ashton, sweetie.
Yes.
There's a rather stout dwarf here at the keep, talking about some sort of fight you've entered.
Yes, I did not know he was going there, but yes. Wow, he got there really quick. Oh, if that's the case, if he got there really quick, just so you know, I'm gonna stage whisper. If a bed is delivered for Margula,
Say that name one more time.
Margula, it's for me. I'm using an alias. Just go with it. But yes,
just to be clear, he is not at the keep. He's on the Azure side dock.
Oh wait, are we near the dock of Azure?
Yeah, you got it. Like, it doesn't take too long to cross the lake.
Okay.
And you guys were fishing, so
you guys got lost with the times.
You guys weren't really on a fishing boat. You were kind of pretty much stalking the fish on the bottom.
Okay, so we just stalked into the other side of the lake. All right, cool. I was like, wait, what is it? Wait, we're in Azure?
I was like, wow, wow, okay.
All right, so scratch that, rewind. Yes, he's on the dock here at Azure, and he's saying that you're signed up for a fight.
Yes.
Why are you signed up for a fight?
Because it's been a rough couple of days.
Yeah,
and I need to get some frustrations out.
Apparently so. He said you're very frustrated for some reason.
Yeah, I want to beat someone up tonight.
Any particular reason?
Oh, there's a list. I would have to tell you later, but there's a list. By the way, did you know you can't buy anything in town unless you're a captain?
Oh, it's one of those towns.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's ways around that.
Oh, no, I know. But we're going to pick up a guild coin, I guess. I don't know. We're almost done with our errands too, but he said 10 o'clock. It's nowhere near 10 o'clock yet.
Apparently you need to go over the rules.
Beating the shit out of someone's not just the basic rule?
Well, it depends what ring you fight in. Some of them have their own specific rules.
I mean, no below the belt, obviously, but...
Well, it depends who you fight. There's some places where that's pretty much encouraged. But
Okay, well, I know where it's at, where the fight's gonna be at, so I'm assuming he means there. Does he want to meet at the bar itself?
Well, we're down by the dock. Why don't you come over here? And meet us?
Oh, yeah, okay. I will be there shortly. Thank you, Rose.
Yes, yes. And then she turns over to the dwarf and she goes, she'll be here shortly.
All right. I guess I'll just sit here and wait for her. Look, why are you give me a second. Why are you swimming? There's a boat over there.
Why would I want to use a boat when I can swim faster?
You don't get wet?
You like being wet.
What's the point of being in
What
the
is he,
water?
Californian?
Hey, Californians have beaches. They're just polluted.
Yeah, but when it rains, everyone's like, "Oh God, what is this in the sky?"
She's
I've seen how they drive.
She's not joking. People drive like idiots trying to avoid getting their car wet.
They're like, something's falling from the sky. Avoid it. Ah!
The lake is pretty clear on this side too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he not see, like, you know?
I rolled a 4 for his perception. He does not.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is he still buzzed? He's probably still buzzed. Okay, I'll eventually look for them, catch up.
All right. You should come to the fight night tonight.
Oh, I'm definitely coming to the fight night. Are you the bookie or is someone else the bookie?
I'm not the bookie. I'm a manager of talent.
Oh, okay. So, this is an honest fight.
Mm-hmm. We may be a town of sailors and pirates, but we still abide by a code.
Well, I mean, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that, you know.
The ring is holy ground. Let's put it that way.
Well, I guess pirates have to have something they have, I guess, stature with.
Yep, you don't really want to break the rules at the rabble rouser. Smashy kind of gets angry.
Smashy? Who, pray tell, is Smashy?
Oh, he's our bouncer. A rhino.
Do I know what species rhino people are?
Oh no, it's just a literal rhino.
Oh, so the bouncer is literally a rhinoceros.
Yep, the bouncer is literally a rhinoceros.
What? Is this rhinoceros intelligent?
Animal handling. Supreme animal handling.
Please
she's
let
like-
Tickle see it.
She's like, so wait, are you telling me that your actual bouncer is an actual rhino
Mm-hmm.
with a horn and everything?
Oh yeah,
How did you manage that?
we bought him.
Does it have some sort of sentience?
No, he's just a rhino. We just trained him.
Oh my god!
We tell him who to stomp and who to kick out, and he does his job.
I want it.
No.
Rhinos are one of my top 3 favorite animals.
No.
We even got him a little bow tie to make him look official.
Oh my god! It's on the horn! Please tell me it's on the horn!
Oh, yes.
You are fired.
And you said the fight's happening at the rabble rouser, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely be there,
Oh,
at least to see the rhino.
he does tend to be one of the attractions. But yeah, bring your friends, bring your family. Kids are allowed.
I don't have any children, and I'm not pretty sure Ashton would want her children to see her in, well, gladiatorial combat.
Why
She
not?
gets
I saw my
she-
mom fight.
She
A lot.
gets a little rough. It can be bloody.
We are a strict family where we don't allow our children to see fighting until they're 2 years old. When
Or
they're able to
200.
stand on their own 2 feet and hold a weapon,
Yet
and it starts.
you allow Turok to teach your niece punch him in the throat.
Well, you know, in my defense, I wasn't there for that. I walked out of the room for 5 seconds.
Look, yeah, but look who the father is, and she's about 2 years old, so you know.
I mean, her daddy's pretty strong. She's gotta learn to
Jesus.
take care of herself. She's comes from a very, very good bloodline.
Good.
So Rose is gonna basically just try and milk as much information out of him as she can, and she's gonna try and throw in some thieves' cant every so often to see if he picks up on it.
He doesn't. He cut like as you're doing it. He kind of like eyes. He kind of like squints at you. Like, hands okay?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly
Oh,
fine.
good. I thought you had a friend. Where'd he go?
He's probably walking back to the keep. We've caught a rather large amount of fish, and probably sure he wants to make sure it doesn't go bad.
I see. We'll bring him too.
I'm pretty sure he'll want to come.
Yeah, apparently, we even got that's what I forgot. We have a special match tonight. We got a grudge match going on.
A grudge match. Do tell.
Fight between captains.
Oh, really?
Well, a captain and an admiral.
Can when he says a captain and an admiral, can I get like a perception check or something to have an inkling that it might be Tickles?
You can give me an insight roll.
As soon as he says that, your "oh really" goes from "oh really" to "oh really."
Yeah, it's like and an admiral. I'm like, oh,
The concerned parent. Oh really?
yeah. It's like, oh god, I just want to see.
From concerned parent to God damn it, Tickles.
We just said it was insight.
Mhm.
Alrighty, so +2. Let's see. That is a 18.
Oh, you totally know the admiral's tickles.
So she's gonna go. Perchance is the admiral about yay high,
Rattling.
Fuzzy.
dresses kind of gaudy, quick on the draw.
I haven't really seen her, but from the description that was given to us, she's a rattling.
Oh dear lord.
Though, yeah, I mean, I kind of feel sorry for Scarlet. Isn't really a pushover.
Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Scarlet, the captain of the Stern's fleet. Scarlet,
Well, former captain of the Stern's fleet, but yes.
former captain.
Oh yeah. They had a falling out. She's in
is
business
this-
for her on her own now.
Is this after the son married the pauper?
Directly after, when she couldn't bring him home, well, his daddy kind of threw her out on her ass. She kind of retaliated though and sank the Iron Maiden.
So she sank her ship.
Oh, it wasn't her ship, it was the family ship.
Oh well. What does she sail now then?
Oh, what was it called? The Crimson Dart, I believe, is what she calls it.
Interesting. I'm rather surprised that they're actually allowing themselves to go into an actual match. Tickles is not really the sort to, let's say, take things calmly.
Oh, let's hope she doesn't take it calmly when we get into the arena. The more brutal, the better.
Well, what are the rules for that particular match? Is it firearms, fisticuffs,
Whatever.
cudgels?
As long as it's not heavy artillery, we're fine with it. As long as it's not going to cause damage to the establishment, we're fine with it. Just no killing allowed.
So pistols at dawn, that type of deal.
Pistols, sabers, whips, pikes, whatever you can get your hands on.
Oh, that'd be rather interesting.
I'm so glad I gave Rose that fucking cannon.
Baby special.
Oh my
Just
I mean,
God.
pull it out of your cloak. Special delivery.
Tickle still has the hot box, so I mean, you know,
She's got the pepper box.
I do.
um,
Fucking hell.
so she's just gonna basically just like entertain the conversation with him, and she's gonna mention, I understand that that there's some restrictions on purchasing items in town. Apparently, you need to actually be a captain.
The higher tier / top shelf sort of stuff. Yeah, you need to be a captain. Guild sets those rules.
Now, question: what if you're a member of your own mercantile?
Got to be a cat.
They trade directly.
You know, if you were to talk to the guild, an arrangement can be made.
I mean, it doesn't really make sense that every, tradesman you talk to is actually a captain. There's got to be someone that you trade with that aren't captains.
Tradesmen are different. If you want to sell, that's a different. If you want to trade, that's a different sort of thing you got to go through the guild with. If you want to buy, you need to be a captain.
So just exchanging of currency for goods, you have to be a captain.
Only for the high end stuff, yes. For the basic swabby stuff, your little deckhands and everything, anyone can buy those.
Well, I'm not much for sleeping on Burlap.
Me neither. That's why I got out of the life. That's why I manage fighters now. I sleep now. I sleep comfortably on cotton.
Cotton's acceptable. Are you captain?
No, that's about as high as I can go.
Oh.
I'm just in good standing with the guild that I can purchase cotton items.
And who runs this guild?
Oh, the big three. Three of the town's top captains, I guess you could call them.
Really? Who are they?
Well, one's a Minotaur. I think his name is Rufus, something like that, something with an R. One is a very pale looking human. I think her name is Laura. And
pale as she looks sickly.
Pale as in like her skin hasn't seen the light of day in years.
Okay, so can I get another insight on that description?
Sure.
All right.
Because you have spent enough time around vampires that you may be able to put two and two together.
+2. That is not going to be good enough. That is an 8. So nope.
Okay. And then another the big one, the big boy. Think you've got Ed and Edward. They're a two-headed ogre. One's blind though. Wears an eye patch.
So the third member of the Merchants Guild here is an Etten.
No. He's an ogre, not an Etten.
I don't think I've ever seen a two-headed ogre.
You can't have one.
I want it as a pet.
Every time somebody says, I don't think I've ever seen one, it always turns into I want one. I'm squashing that now. You can't have it.
It turns into I roll animal handling, even if
Nora,
it's not an
I was
animal.
thinking the same thing.
No, you can't have a two-headed ogre for a pet.
I will make it happen, okay?
I'd make sure he get fed every day,
It's like they're the big three on the guild ship. Interesting little piece of equipment that they got there too. It walks on legs. Yeah.
Walks on legs.
Yeah, it's got mechanical legs, so it's a land-based ship and a sea-based ship.
So it's Arcastan make.
No, not Arcastan.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, who else can make something as intricate as that, if not the Arcastans?
If you believe the stories, this ship it came from another part of the world, far off from here.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's quite the sight.
And it's definitely not dwarven make.
No. Far as we can tell, it was elven make.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Elven pirates.
That is very odd. Elves really don't have much of proclivity, at least here anyway, for making things that intricate. At least, unless
Or seaworthy.
well,
I mean, normally that's the humans, minotaurs, and dwarves that tend to make the ships. So, yeah, she's an interesting vessel to say.
That's, does it leave the port very often? You would think there'd be tales of
No,
something
it's
that magnificent roaming around, like
they only need to take
countryside.
it out if business calls for it. Any other time it's just docked in the city.
So then it's not just a merchant ship; it's actually a battleship.
Oh yes, very much so.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And 3 captains share the one ship.
Oh yes, it takes the 3 of them are business partners.
That's very interesting. I would think at least at some point in time their egos would get in the way.
Funny enough, not so much. They tend to balance each other out.
Oh. And she's just gonna just entertain him, just polite conversation until Ash shows up.
All right, and while that conversation is all going on, Tyrus, you have your fish and everything as Rose goes towards the dwarf to have a conversation with him. What are you doing?
Walking back across the lake with this entire mess.
Okay.
It's going to be a long trek, I think.
Not too long. Given your how you're able to move in water just fine. You're able to get out of the lake and back up into the keep probably within about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yay for swim speeds.
Yeah, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Now Tyrus is going to deal with said. I'm assuming there's a kitchen around here somewhere.
Oh yes, there is a kitchen in the primary building of the fort.
Okay. Is there somewhere I can store these fish where they're not going to go all, fishy?
You've got a small ice box.
That'll do. Fish go in there for now.
Okay.
I hope no one expects me to cook those. That's not my thing.
I'm not a cook.
Not a cook. What kind of nonsense is this? And then I'm gonna go find Zale.
All right. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll. Unless you're just reaching out with the pearl to find out where she's at.
Tyrus is still doesn't totally get the pearl most days.
Okay.
But how's the 17 do?
You're able to find her. Like as you're able to put the fish in the ice box, you begin to go out. You search for a little bit, and you come across Zale, who seems to just now be sitting down in the library. She's looking around at the books.
Zale.
Tyrus, what can I do for you?
Well, we have something resembling food, finally, in the kitchen.
You two managed to catch more then. I wasn't having very much luck myself.
Yeah, we've got enough for a couple meals.
And how much is that exactly?
Well, we can get more. There's 11. I'm assuming they're not small though.
No, they're decent sized fish.
Okay.
Well, I suppose I can maybe eat a little less so others can have some.
Well, I mean, the rest are going to come back from shopping at some point.
Yes, I'm actually surprised they're not back already.
Speaking of, did I overhear the whole conversation about, Tickles murdering somebody in an arena tonight?
Go ahead and give me a perception roll. Let's see if you heard that.
12.
Yeah, you would hear it.
Okay. Also, apparently, Zale, there's going to be some fights in the arena in Azure.
What arena? There's an arena there.
Well, they call it fights.
Like to the death.
They were unspecific. Apparently, Ash is fighting.
Okay.
And then there was something about Tickles doing a grudge match with somebody named Scarlet.
Scarlet. Why do I think I know that name?
Something about a captain.
Nope, don't know the name.
You rolled a history check, didn't you?
I rolled a
God.
1 on my history check.
Oh
You
God!
have no idea who Scarlet is.
So another person that Tickles has managed to anger in the first hour that she's in the town. I'm
No,
not surprised.
little did you
apparently
know.
they've met before.
Also not really surprised.
But I'm hoping that we're probably going to be expected to be there.
You said Ash was fighting.
Yes.
Do you have any more details on that?
No. There was a partially drunken dwarf trying to tell her about the rules. And Rose was talking about betting on something, but I mean,
But we're not required to be there.
I look at Zale. Required.
Well, you see, if Tickles is fighting, there's going to be trouble. And, you know, I don't really feel like dealing with trouble right now.
But you might get to see Ash completely murder somebody.
That is true. I haven't yet seen what she's capable of after the year apart that we've spent. When is
And-
this fight happening?
There's probably going to be food. Lots of it.
Yes, but we would probably be required to pay for it.
There's been worse
Unless,
things.
TUES, you're offering to buy me dinner.
I mean, you are the matriarch of Dagger Tree.
It's a date.
Well, I suppose, if you insist. Is this happening immediately, or do I have time to read first?
How long do we have? That's a good question.
I actually don't know what time of day it is right now.
You know,
Just know it's
here's a
like
really good question.
Afternoon.
Right now, it's probably around 5, 6-ish.
Hey, look
After
at that.
Oh,
Tears
it's
remembers he
evening.
has the pearl.
Okay.
Or the marble. All of a sudden, Ash just hears a voice. Ash, what time are you murdering somebody?
Ah. Oh. Wait, how do you know? Did Rose tell you?
I was with Rose when she was talking to the slightly inebriated dwarf.
Ah, yes, I'm actually getting really close to the docks now. 10 o'clock is what he said. Although I'm sure I'll be there a little bit earlier to just drink and eat, maybe. I don't know. He's telling me rules, I guess.
How can there be rules for beating somebody to a bloody pulp?
That's what I just said. Beating the shit out of someone. Although maybe that's the thing. Maybe I'm not allowed to beat the shit out of him.
Did you know
That's
Tickles is going to be
bad.
fighting as well?
What? Oh, wait. No, yeah, I knew this. Yeah.
I was about to say you
Wait, I
were
was like-
there.
I forgot I was there.
Something about a grudge match.
Oh yeah, there's a long story short. There was a captain we met way back when, that
God damn it.
killed Tickles
Oh,
and escaped. We weren't able to go after her, and
yes, well, that
Tickles
would
has
be
had kind
considered
of
a
a grudge
grudge
match.
then. That would
I
definitely. be
don't
a grudge.
remember that event. Apparently, I rolled a 2.
Yeah,
Can I for
it's
once stop dropping my dice? That'd be great.
Zale needs
Yeah.
to stop getting hit in the head.
Zale, it's not that
Right.
you don't remember. You just don't care.
There is
Exactly.
that.
I would go with that. Yes, I would go with that.
Zale's doing this. Oh, look, Tickles upset
It-
somebody and they
it-
want her dead.
Yeah, it's the
Must be a
antip-
day ending
yeah.
in Y.
Yeah, the antipathy of the situation is so high. Zale just was like,
When it comes to Tickles, Zale's give a fuck is busted.
yeah,
Somebody wants to kill Tickles? This is my
surprise,
shocked face.
surprise, surprise.
Look at my
Oh, dear.
shocked
Oh
face.
yeah.
Well, we'll be there.
What?
We'll be
Oh.
there.
That would be fun. Yeah. No, that'd be great if you guys could come. Oh, you know what? I think I see them now. I'm gonna go now. But yeah, no, definitely come. It'll be great. 10 o'clock.
We have a few hours, Zale, before we have to be there. We don't have a boat yet, which, by the way, we need a boat. Even a fishing boat to get across the water. Because fishing by walking
I thought
across
you
the
did
bottom
have a
is getting
boat. I thought
It
you
was
said,
like
three
a
people.
dinghy or something, wasn't it?
boat.
Yeah, I thought I
No,
could
no,
fit, like,
no, no,
3
no.
people.
No, we don't want a dinghy. We want a boat.
I'm sorry, my boat's in Glimmercross. Leave me alone.
It's like a boat with, it's like a
We
bathtub
don't
with
want a
paddles.
ship.
Come on.
We want a boat.
Well,
We want something larger than the bathtub with oars.
don't think I have enough time to do the reading that I wanted to, given the state that this library is in.
Tears looks around.
Rose is working as fast as she can. That shit is completely out of order.
That's my
Yep.
point exactly.
It looks like a wind elemental went through here.
Yes, it's not exactly organized, but
There's,
I
there's
suppose-
there's a few rows.
I suppose if we head out now, we can make some time to, I don't know, find someone who's willing to sell us a boat in this town.
Okay.
Possibly.
Let's go ahead and take our final, well, not our final, our second break there. And when we come back, we'll pick up with everybody in town. I was gonna say that Rose only doing part way work in the library makes it worse because it's organized and then just chaos. So it just like sets you off.
She has the A's alphabetized, and everything else is just fuck off.
Yeah.
Everything that started with A, come here.
All
Come
right.
to
She's-
the-
it's,
my friend.
it's it takes time. She's only been there like a day and a half. Come on.
Can't you summon a spectral librarian or something?
I
No,
don't
that's
have
Ash.
access to that.
All right, so we're going to take our second break here for tonight, guys. We will catch you in about like 5 minutes. All right. We are back.
Cameras.
So, about that shock mount.
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
Shocking. Shocking.
Oh, yes, I did.
Only if you ask nicely, Max.
What about the shock mount? What?
I am now cowgirl.
I broke the cameras.
He did a derp.
Actually, no. Apparently, you're Ashton now.
Just a few people, just like 3 people.
Azarin, quick! Oh, never mind. You've
I
been
gotta-
replussed.
Gotta kill the Google.
No, that's fine. Oh no, you got moved. I was about to say, Tickles, quick, down low, high five me before you get moved, but you got moved.
Okay.
So you would have had to go down.
I
mean-
wait.
Hey, TUES.
Terms of use? What?
TUES.
No!
TUES.
No, it's just like, never mind. No.
We are an 18+ channel. This is fine.
We are?
We'd better be.
I mean, we curse, so
No, I
Yes.
didn't know if we were actually flagged as a
should
18
be.
plus channel.
You have to have a
Oh.
verified account to be able to view the channel kind of thing, so that usually ties in with being 18+, yes.
yeah.
So yes, we are.
Alrighty. So, a couple hours pass.
Okay.
Everyone, at one point or another, finds their way.
Does Ash freak the fuck out when she sees me with a mermaid tail?
No, she's seen it before.
Yeah, no, I've seen it before.
She saw
I
it.
was like, no, I've seen it.
Yeah, she saw it as she was flying over the lake and everything when you came back from swimming.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I thought it was really pretty, and I complimented it, and then you passed out.
A couple hours pass, and everyone who wasn't in the town already finds their way to the town.
Did he tell me the rules?
Yeah, so pretty much the rules are that this is sort of a fight club situation where it's, unless there are specific challenges issued, it's kind of like a gauntlet. One person jumps in, another person jumps in, they fight. Loser leaves, winner stays if they wish to. If the winner stays, another person can join in on the fight.
Is it so no killing? Are weapons allowed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So she
That's very
pretty much.
gladiatorial.
So she pretty
No
much-
holds barred, just don't kill them.
I don't know if it was like full on fisticuffs or if it was like, no, we can use any weapon.
I
as
thought
long
it's
as we
pretty
don't
much
kill each other.
is if there's no killing allowed, pretty much it goes go ham. But by as soon as they hit 0, they're not dead.
Yeah.
Pretty much, if you're going to get the killing blow, wing them.
Wing them.
Evie, I'm watching you, by the way.
You do.
It's like, I don't know
you do
what you're
non-lethal
talking about.
damage.
I'm innocent, Kitty.
Yeah,
Oh,
that-
you
Yeah.
say I'm gonna do lawful damage.
yeah. You say
Okay.
you're going to do a non-lethal,
Okay.
but
That way when they go to 0, they're not bleeding out.
as you all go into the rabble rouser, you can just see it's almost packed to the brim. People off into corners talking to one another. You can see money being exchanged, numerous plates of food and drink being hashed out to multiple tables and whatnot. And your dwarven friend sees you and he kind of waves you over to one of the closest tables next to the fighting pit. Ah, there is my fighter. Well, got your friends the best seat in the house for tonight.
Oh, well, thank you.
Now, any of you looking to jump into this?
Oh, darling, I'm a little another fighter.
We'll see
I
if the
haven't
mood
seen you
strikes
do
me.
the other one.
Wait, what did Molly say?
She's only ever seen her fight. It's like, I haven't seen you do the other one.
She's not wrong.
Rose is loving. You leave her alone.
Maybe if the mood strikes me.
Oh, you must be Tickles.
Yes.
The Saint is looking for you. She oversees the fights.
Very well.
And she kind of points down to down on the other end of the pit. You see this woman standing probably about like a 6.5 feet tall in pristine flowing white robes, a faded religious symbol on her right shoulder, kind of looking like a almost a morning like sun. And she's standing there, and she seems to be talking with a couple people at the moment.
Very well. I will go ahead and head on over towards her general direction.
Give me a second.
Hang it, Evie.
It's like, but I have to play with the air vent. This is how I get my fur all bristled and petted by air.
In Soviet Russia, we'll place with you.
Meow.
Trying to climb the walls again.
Need to put like gates on those things.
She was just trying to get her Marilyn Monroe blowout by playing with the air vent.
Oh no, she climbs the wall because now she stands on my D&D books behind me and begins to climb up them. And she just sits there and she yells because she can't get down. So I then have to go over and rescue her.
Daddy, I'm stuck. Help me.
Pretty
I made
much.
a mistake.
And the thing is I made her a cat tree. There's a cat tree right outside my door that she can climb up. But if she's in here, she has to climb the walls to
Typical
get my...
pet. Wants what she can't
empty
have.
Amazon box and gift bags.
Oh no, she has that too.
Just remember, a cat is always on the wrong side of every door. That chocolate milk.
No.
No.
That is Kahlua. That is an adult
Oh.
drink.
Yeah,
Those chocolate oranges?
I was gonna say I have a chocolate raspberry orange.
Yes! Delicious.
Chocolate, raspberry, and orange.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good.
How I feel about that.
That might go good on a tart. I'm not sure about anything else.
But yeah, Tickles, you see the saint over there talking to a couple people.
Very well. So I go up to her.
And kind of she stops and she looks down at you. And she just stares.
I stare back.
Then after a while, she just turns away and goes back to listening to the other two people talk.
It's like a Metapod match.
She just says, I'm Tickles.
Oh. You're the Tickles. And there's like a
Yes.
soft echo in her voice.
Okay.
Down in the pits, we'll get this started.
Okay. Do I sign anything or something or what?
No.
Okay. So you were just telling me just to get in the pit.
Scarlet's waiting for you.
Very well. And she's like, where do I go?
Down there.
I just hop in? Is there
Mhm.
stairs? What?
No,
okay, I
just
hop.
hop in.
All right, she'll just do the whole, how an idiot will just, hop over a fence
Okay.
type thing.
And as soon as Tickles jumps down into the pit, it gets silent. As Scarlet jumps down from the other side, no longer in her like rose gold captain's uniform, but now in just a high sleeved, I should say a sleeveless, almost like dueling shirt. And you can now see just a very intricate tattoo winding around her mocha skin. The definition in her muscles kind of like twitching as she begins to walk forward, as the tattoos slowly begin to light up into like this aquamarine blue. On her hip, she has her basic cutlass that Tickles knows oh so well.
Of
But
course.
on her other hip is a rose whip.
Why's it gotta be a whip?
And she kind of smiles at you. Tickles, are you ready to put these unpleasantries behind us?
Yes.
She kind of looks up at the saint, gives a nod, and then there's just this blaring trumpet noise as now everyone's attention is on the two of them in the center of the ring. Let me first up bring up that. I'll put you on the sheet. And then I will bring up a map screen.
Yay.
She doesn't have 66 HP. What the hell? It didn't save when I edited her. Interesting.
Didn't do it.
All right. So Tickles,
Yes.
let's get that initiative roll.
Are we? Very well. All right.
It's been 80 episodes.
Right. Right. So that and okay. So 17.2. What do I do? Click.
Mhm.
How do I write myself in?
There you go.
Okay. There we go.
All right.
Oh, we're all flip-flopped on this screen too.
What do you mean?
I am Caldross and Azarin is Ash now. And
I apologized.
Let me play musical cameras now.
Gotta make things interesting.
All right, is everybody okay? Everybody else is in the right spot. So the trumpet blares. Oh, I need initiatives from the rest of you as well.
what?
Really?
Why? I'm not in this brawl.
Really?
Oh wait, no, I don't. Never mind.
I was about to
I was gonna say it's just one-on-one, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, what kind of horrible shit's about to happen up in here?
So
I
what
mean-
I
Decide to hop
will do,
in.
what I will do is you guys are on initiative 0, meaning if there's anything that you want to say or you want to do during the match or anything, that's your time. So again, the trumpet blares, the Saints trumpet blares out through the arena and everyone begins to cheer and the room just gets really loud and rowdy to the point where you can feel the ground beneath you vibrating. Shadow Fox, I cast Fireball.
No.
And as the fight commences, Scarlet grabs the saber and rushes Tickles.
Okay.
She's going to make 3 attacks with it.
Asshole.
All right, so the first one is going to be a 14.
No.
Second one is 18.
Yes.
All right, and the third one is 24.
Yes.
All right, so 2 hits.
Wait, Tickle's armor class is only 17.
16.
All right,
There's
so
a downside.
the first attack, you are going to take 12 piercing damage, or 12 slashing damage. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Second one, you are going to take let's see, that's 7. You're gonna take 11 piercing damage or slashing damage. Why do I keep saying piercing? I'm thinking she's got a rapier. That's why.
All right.
Tickles.
Yes.
You're up.
I'm up, and you're right. Okay.
Need to put some music on for this.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh God.
Okay, we can't do that one because that's gonna get us sued.
Right.
Disney's just like stream over. Twitch is dead.
Right.
I used to have a D&D playlist here. Did I just lose it?
You're really in the corner here. Okay. Bonus action. I will use Sever Strike.
Oh, I can't play any of that music because it's not copyright, or it's copyrighted. Okay, you're gonna use Zephyr Strike so you can move away and it will not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yep. And I'm moving way this fucking corner, 35 feet.
Okay.
When in doubt, pinky out. Do not touch that button. You may want to use these dice, these click-clack maths. All right. All right. I will use the negotiator. All
What
right.
is that? The sniper rifle?
Yes. One will be. What is it? It gives me 1 hit to advantage, right? On a hit. Okay. Oops. Don't roll that. Okay. There we go. So first die. No.
What'd you roll?
A 5.
No, that ain't gonna hit her.
No. Second. That will. So 17 plus 5 plus 1. I hate math. 24?
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you a sec here. What am I rolling again? 2d12. Okay. Where's my other? There it is. Okay. All right. Let's see here. 16 plus 21, 22 damage.
22 points of damage.
Yep.
All right.
And then
So-
I shoot again.
So before you shoot,
Okay.
you all hear the rifle go off and the bullet begin to fly towards Scarlet, and the tattoos on her body glow for a moment as a wave of water leaps out and like snatches the bullet out of air, and then a pile of coral just falls to the ground at her feet.
Can I get those 2 tattoos?
I see you've learned some new tricks.
Yes,
Very well.
my new boss has some perks.
Very well. She shoots again. Come on. All right. And this is all without. It's unsaddening as it is. I need to get one of my kids right next to her.
Children are to be loved, not to be used as pack tactics.
My children will be used. Okay, here we go. I go roll. Come on. Okay, 19.
19 will hit.
All right. Jesus. There we go. Okay. 21 damage.
21. That will actually deal damage to her.
Oh my God, Jesus.
But as the bullet like hits her, you all see the tattoos begin to slowly light up once again.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's all I can do. I already used my bonus action.
All
so.
right. All right. This time around, she gets to about. Let's see, is that 15 or 10?
Oh, she's gonna use the goddamn whip.
That's
Really?
15. That's 10. And she takes the rose whip and she just lashes out at you. But
All right.
it doesn't look like she is going for a damage attack. It looks like she's trying to trip you.
Question: is that a ranged?
The whip has a 10-foot reach.
So it's ranged.
It's melee.
It's
It's
melee.
not ranged.
The
it's
reach is
melee.
10
It's-
instead
it-
of
yeah,
5.
Technically melee.
It's a reach melee weapon.
It's just finesse based.
It's gonna miss, so she's gonna whip at you again.
So when you say she's using a rose whip, like is it like a rose?
It is a
Like it's thorny?
it's a vibrant green whip that looks like she just took a vine from a giant plant. It's it's got like multiple spines on it, but it's also got like roses on it as well.
I was totally thinking Yu Yu Hakusho. I was like, oh, that's badass.
No,
know
I
it
was
is,
thinking
but-
of G Gundam.
Okay, so she whips at you 3 times, but none of them hit you.
Well
I'm gonna
then,
jack her gear.
not if I
But
get to it first.
as she whips, every time she does tickles, you notice that small flowers begin to bloom at your feet.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay. Give me just a moment here. I'm trying to think. God damn it! I keep forgetting to do that. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. Let's see.
She's in cahoots with the wild mother.
Oh God, I swear. Trying to think. That. You know what? We're gonna try this. How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling?
There's no
Yes.
ceiling. It's an open air.
You jumped in.
Yeah.
I thought we were in a building.
Oh, in a building? Like
yes.
The walls itself, the walls of this thing are about 15 feet up. Yeah, but thank you for the host, dude. And then there's probably another 15 feet above that. So like you've got 30 feet
30.
above you.
So there's 30 above me.
Mm-hmm.
Very well then. I will use. Let's see here. I will use my. I'm going to have Sven go into winged form.
Okay.
I'm going to, since I still have Sever Strike on, right?
As long as you're
Concentrate.
1 minute
concentrating.
concentration.
Okay. I will move 30 feet that way. That was 30 feet, right? 5, 10,
One more.
25.
There you go.
And the rest of my movement, 30 feet up.
Do you have a 30 foot? Oh, you're dashing?
Zephyr Strike, it gives me double movement speed.
Okay, 30 feet up then.
And Sven gives me an extra 5 foot, so I go from 25 feet to 30, and thus.
Okay, so you're 30 feet up.
Okay. Let's see here. She will switch her. Here. Dun, 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 dun. So she will switch to the celestial pistol,
Okay.
and she will use a point of grit to cast disarming shot. All right. So see here.
What are you trying to disarm?
That whip.
All right.
I do not like that whip. That whip can get the fuck out of here. Okay, here we go. 13, 18.
18 will not hit.
Wow. Okay. She will shoot again. Jesus. Okay. All right. 22.
22 will hit.
Okay. What am I using?
Disarming shot.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to figure
Are
out
you
my.
still using disarming shot or?
Yes.
Okay, so what does she have to do?
I need a DC 17 strength save.
All right, she rolls a 15, so the
Alright.
whip is blown out of her hand.
Very well. Okay, so let me give her. Yeah, that's horrible. What am I using again? 11 damage,
Okay.
and I will use my bonus action to action surge.
Okay.
All right, and I will shoot again. So, wait, was that my first shot?
That was your second shot.
Second shot. Thank you. All right, here we go. 19.
19 will hit.
Okay. I'm not used to this. Okay, that's good. 17 damage.
Nice.
All right, and then
And as you do that, you notice that her tattoos begin to just give off a very faint aura of light around her.
again, really. Can't really switch it up. I can
Rose,
only-
Yes.
give me an Arcana check. Actually, give me a perception roll, not an Arcana check. You could keep going, Tickles.
Okay, I will roll again.
Rolled off a fucking 16, so
All
that
right.
is gonna be 12.
So
All right, so you're not going to see it.
Damn.
15 plus
What's a
5,
16?
23.
23 will hit.
Okay,
Get out of here. Damn the tree.
and okay, so that's an 8 plus 8 is 16.
Okay.
And that is, oh, I can, oh, or use that, Can't do that again. Oh God, this hurts my head. I think I've used
Yeah,
everything. So
yeah,
yeah,
you've moved, you've attacked,
Okay.
and used your bonus action.
I'm not used to this.
All
All
right. So she kind of smiles as she kind of takes a deep breath, and then everyone smells a faint scent of seawater fill the arena.
Dang, she's salty.
As you now all see this small spirit, or the small like ghost like thing, kind of raise up around her and like wrap its very large arms around her, and it begins to close some of her wounds. Rose, you notice the turtle head on top of this thing's body.
Boy, what? She's another. She worships Coattail.
Oh, this is gonna be an awkward conversation.
And she kind of smiles as the tattoos once again lose their color, and she looks up at Tickles. She's like, "Are you gonna just stay up there all day?"
I mean, maybe I'll think about it.
Nothing wrong with that. As she takes her hand, she pulls the blade of the scimitar back across her arm, and she points up, and you hear a gunshot come out of the sword. As she pulls the blade back, there's a barrel hidden underneath it.
This
Okay,
bitch has a gun
Squall.
blade.
Okay, Squall. I see your game, sir.
That is range, so that is disadvantage.
She has disadvantage.
Yes, because I have Sven.
Okay, so the first one looks like it's gonna hit, and Sven jerks you out of the way.
Okay.
Second one, same thing. He kind of like dodges out of the way. Third one, same thing. And she kind of gets a sad look on her face as she puts the blade. She like kind of like snaps the blade back up into it, into like its correct form. Fast little bugger, ain't ya? Hey Stella, what's going on? Those are tickles.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's do this. No. I thought I had that. Did I get rid of that? I think I did. Blah. Oh, she's already used that, so that'd be so funny if I could do that in the air, but that won't work. You ever seen a flying Bimmy special?
Oh boy.
Just a cannon out of nowhere.
No. Oh Jesus. Okay. Let's see.
You're currently 30 feet up in the air.
You're right. You're absolutely right. She will use her bonus action to reload. She will use another point of grips. Let me see if I'm doing this right. Give me a sec. No, we're not using that one. Attack roll. No, we don't want that one. Okay. And we will do dazing shot.
Okay.
All right. And okay. All right. All right. So here we go. Whew. Jesus. Okay. 19 plus 5. 24.
24 will hit.
Okay.
So what was she got to make with a dazing shot?
DC 17 Constitution save.
All right, she's going to make that one with an 18.
Okay. And she will take 17 damage. And yeah, okay. And then she will shoot again.
All right.
Whew. Okay, 17 plus 5, 22.
22 will hit.
Jesus. You have no idea I'm sweating here. I've never sweat in a duel before. Never mind. 7 plus 8. Oh, great. What was that one?
15.
Yes. I hate math.
All right.
That's all I can do. Oh, hold on. I will move away. Like, hold on. Yay.
Don't come over to us. This is your problem.
She's like, hi, guys.
So is Tickles above us or at level with us?
She's about
Above.
15 feet above you. And she smiles as she's just like very calmly walking, leaving the whip behind.
So on 0, Rose moves down away from Tickles
Same.
because she wants.
Same.
She wants like.
Everyone scatters.
She wants
No,
no part of that
just-
nonsense.
It's not. It's.
Yeah,
It's more like, oh, we're in her projectile range.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's-
she
it's
misses,
like-
man.
Yeah, we're just like, yeah, I want no part of this.
As
noise.
she slides the fist guard of the scimitar or the saber down. You see her reach in and she pops out like a cartridge and she puts in another one and slides it back up and pulls the blade back. Like it's like you're kind of
And Rose yells out, "Pain in the ass."
Yes, thank you. Let's see how you do with a little zone fire.
Huh? Whatty?
Tickles, does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
As she pulls the trigger of the gun, and a small cluster of bearings come flying out of the gun towards you.
Oh, damn, she's got scatter shot. Glad I moved.
That grape shot, no.
Right? Jesus.
You are going to take 22 points of damage
Oh, come on.
as she just racks the blade again, points up, and fires at you again.
Leave me alone. You
That
fucking-
one's going to miss, though.
You started this.
No, she started this.
As
No, no,
she-
no.
she kind of you hear a click, and the cartridge is like ejected from the blade as it comes back up again. She's like, why don't you just come down here and let's settle this with a little more respect.
Pirate.
You know, God dang it. Respect. Well, let's see if she has the fucking knowledge. Okay, fine. Very well. She will very well come down. And she will go to her.
Okay.
And this time,
Oh dear.
she will be using Annabelle.
Oh, gee. Oh, you're using your cutlass.
Oh, is that your fist? Like,
That's her captain's cutlass.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Now, are you using the blade, or are you pulling the guns out?
You know what? Let's pull the guns out.
All right. So Tickles lifts up Annabelle. The fist guard slides down, and the 5 barrels of the gun are just now staring Scarlet dead in the face.
All right.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
She just gives a toothy grin. All right, come on, come on. No, okay. Natural 20. I'm not kidding.
Okay,
Not-
natural 20. I believe you.
All right. Okay, I don't know what to roll for if I hit a 20.
No,
double the damage die.
yeah. So pretty much what you do is you roll the damage as normal. You add your ability modifiers, and then you roll the
Okay.
damage dice again without ability modifiers.
I think
Okay.
Tickles is asking if Captain's Cutlass has any.
No,
special things it does.
Annabelle, aside from having a small barrage hidden inside the fist guard, doesn't really have anything special to it.
No, it's just pretty much I'm just going to go, "Hi, how's it going?" And just go freaking that special thing that she has. All right.
It's the Tickles handshake instead of the Tickles hello.
Exactly.
It's more the Tickles high five.
All right, let's see here. What is this? 1d6 plus 5. Okay. Let's not roll those ones. All right. Here we go. That's a max damage. 6 plus 5.
11.
So that's 11.
And then roll it again, just the
Okay.
d6.
All right, and we get a 5.
So a total
So-
of 16.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Does she have to make that save? Because that's what I'm using.
What save?
I'm using the cartridge that's in the.
Okay. What save does she make?
Oh, I think it was a strength save. You're the one who gave me it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I apologize. Oh, it's a 2d6 fire hit
Yeah,
with
it's-
knuckle duster. Oh,
Yeah. The knuckle duster. Yeah, the knuckle duster has more damage, and that was
that's what I was using. Oh,
It
okay.
sounded weird when you only did 1d6 plus 5. So just give
Well,
me another 2d6 damage on top of that.
Okay. 3.
All right.
And you said when I was fighting Yaldoff, he was trying to do a save. Otherwise, he went prone. Is that what it was?
I don't remember. like unless you've got it like written down on your saber there, like because I sent you the information on it.
You did. No, not that one. Give me a sec here. I gotta go back.
You didn't write it in the weapons description?
No, I forgot about that part. Hold on. You sent. All you sent was they had to make a strength save or they go prone.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
didn't.
so that's what happens.
Yep.
I don't know what the DC is.
It's the DC of normally what your ability
Oh, okay.
modifier is.
So 17.
17. All right, she makes it with a 19.
Okay.
So she's kind of like knocked back for a moment, kind of caught off guard. And like when the smoke clears out of her, you can see that she's caught the full damage like into her body. And again, the tattoos are like just glowing.
Oh yeah, that was
The first attack.
I was like, okay, well, let's go again. She will. Actually, how many cartridges do I have left? That was one. You gave me 3. Okay. All right. 18 plus 5, 23.
23 will hit.
Okay.
Now you're still using the knuckle duster, right?
Yeah, I'm still using the
Okay.
knuckle duster. So all right. So this time to.
Oh, that's right. Because the knuckle duster, you're punching, or you're not really just firing the gun.
Yeah. All right. 10 2d6 fire. Yeah. So 10.
Now, does she have to make the save again, or is that only on crits?
It doesn't say. It just says gotta make a save.
All right. Let's just make it again.
Okay. And do I have anything for? I win. Game out. I can't use that. What can I use as bonus action? No, that's an action. Nope, that's an action. You know what? Since she broke the rule first, I will chug a potion.
Okay.
Sorry, Dark Souls rules. You chug first.
Gotta hit that Estus.
I mean, if it's Dark Souls rules, then you're gonna die right before you finish chugging
Yep.
the potion.
Right.
I mean, from my understanding, the only rule
Unless-
is don't kill them.
Unless you're able to glitch you're able to do the Estus glitching it 2 drinks in at once.
Well, apparently the honorable rules for Dark Souls is whoever chugs first breaks the rules. Pretty much is you duel someone.
There's no honor in Dark Souls combat.
There actually is. You'd
One
be
person
surprised.
is guaranteed to be lag swinging.
Lag switching. You mean?
lag swinging.
Oh, okay. What's the
You can
potions?
swing through a
What's the one?
wall.
Hold on. I want to drink this other potion Ash gave me.
Which one?
Oh God.
That is the dark one, I believe.
No,
Oh.
the dark one I gave to.
No, you gave to Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she got the slightly darker one.
a slightly darker one.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
Tickles,
Why
Yes?
would you drink that?
I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh come on!
That's not always a bad thing.
I know, but
True, but I'm like, you know,
oh,
you
what's
gotta-
my con? 6.
it's
Deep
not
breath.
like not like she
Roll
doesn't
that
have-
dice.
12 plus 6, 18.
18's good.
Okay.
So you drink it. I need everyone in here to give me saving throws.
What?
Constitution.
Did
I
you
am
just explode?
No, everyone around here, give me Constitution saving throws.
Can't even
Anybody
enjoy-
directly near me has a +4.
Can't even.
I got a nat 20. I don't need none from you. I got cookies.
Like mother, like daughter. I also got a nat 20.
High
Yay!
five,
Gives
Mom!
me a total 27.
Enjoy a fight without
That,
tickles.
wait, Constitution.
I
Ugh.
didn't,
Pierce is
but I
at
got
24.
12 and then
That gave me
22
a total
altogether.
of 22, but still, it was a nat 20. Leave me alone. My Constitution.
29.
Is
Listen
your
here, show off.
Kaldras, is your thing 5 feet or 10 feet?
It's
Close to.
10 feet.
Okay,
That's a
and that's a
very
plus
personal question.
4.
Okay. So I want you to see something here.
I got a 16.
Tickles.
I got a
five.
31.
Guys,
Were we
pay
all,
attention, pay
were we all
attention.
being charmed by her? Oh god.
If you like, you can't see all those, but right now I'm currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 d10s. I'm rolling this twice.
What?
Is it a sleep or a charm spell?
Nope.
You'll find out. Chill.
Did I just kill myself?
15,
That's
20,
damage dice.
30, 8, 42,
Probably not the fight to want to
45,
use that on.
45,
I'm
If
so
she
sorry.
exploded, does
You
that
just
make her
killed the
rat?
whole
No.
town.
Is she just Daffy Duck?
67,
I have
70.
concerns.
I think Tickle's just Daffy Ducked.
All right. Who rolled?
That's
Who
all,
rolled
folks.
below a 14?
Below 14? No, 16.
No.
Okay. Anyone who rolled below 14 is fine. Anybody else who didn't save takes 106 points of damage.
Wait,
as
that's
you notice blood is just ripped from everybody in the area and it pours into Tickles.
so if you did do the con save, you're fine.
If you did the con save, you're fine.
What the fuck did she just drink?
What did I make?
And can we make more?
And can I make more?
No, don't make more of that shit. I wasn't
We
anywhere near
just killed
that.
the whole bar.
I'm sorry. Shit.
What
I'm
did
sorry,
we just
we is
kill?
not
Did you
the
just
right.
kill the whole bar when I finally had a brawl?
So,
Oh shit, balls.
so as the dust settles, Tickles,
Yeah.
you feel amazing.
Yeah, of course I feel amazing.
Like you've just been reborn.
What?
Oh.
But as you look around, everyone's save for you, the group, and the saint are on the ground motionless.
God, it's Dagger Tree all over again.
Dark, like marks on their skin from like extreme bruising, as if the blood was just ripped from their bodies. Covers almost everybody in the tavern.
Disgruntledly throw a cookie at Tickles.
I'm immediately going around doing lay on hands one HP
It doesn't
to
work.
as many people as I can touch.
It does not work.
Are you kidding me?
I fucking killed almost everyone. Holy shit.
No, you did kill everyone except one person.
As
And your team.
the saint
not counting
kind
us.
like flows down, she kind of puts her hand on Tickle's shoulder. That was a bit overkill.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I wasn't expecting that to happen.
As most people wouldn't.
Ugh.
Get your friends. Get out of here. I'll take care of
Yeah.
this. No one will
Why
be
are
the
you
wiser.
helping us?
As she looks up, she's like, it was an honest mistake.
I'm pretty sure the rest of the people will not see it that way.
They won't remember it. As far as they are concerned, Scarlet was knocked out with the last hit. Just, you may want to be out of town for what I'm about to do.
Peace.
Time to go!
Very well. Can you do me one solid favor before?
Already
before-
doing you a solid favor.
Aside
Doing you
from
huge favor.
aside from bringing everyone you just killed back from the dead,
Yeah.
what do you need?
Well, mostly for Scarlet. It was a good fight, and have her call me.
Oh, that's up to her. as she begins to like, she brings her hands together, she begins to chant,
Time to go.
and you see a pair of angelic wings just begin to spread out from her back.
Oh, holy hell. Time to go, time to go, time to go.
Now,
Professional
we leave.
curiosity. Do I have any idea what she's about to do?
A mass res.
guess.
But no, but you wouldn't know specifically, though. You can give me a religion check.
Is she doing an old school mercy?
You mean
Yeah,
good
old school
mercy?
Old school mercy where she rezzed everybody?
Yeah, she is.
She's pressing
the
Q
day.
before she was nerfed.
My God,
He's not wrong.
he's
Yep.
not wrong.
So what'd you get,
I'm pretty
Caldros?
an 8.
Oh, you don't have the slightest clue what's going on. This isn't in your field of paladin.
Knowledge.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but I'll just ask her real quick. Is there any way I can help?
And she kind of looks at you and is like, leave.
Yeah, Rose is out.
So yes, the potion, that slightly darker potion that Tickles drank, is a potion of ensanguination. So
What the hell was that?
when you drink, you deal 16 d10 to everybody in 100-foot radius. You heal that HP, they take that much damage. Unless they can make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Oh yay! I made a vampire bottle.
You made a vampire,
You made a vampire
bomb.
bomb. That's what you made.
You
It's a health bomb in the wrong direction.
yeah, you pretty much made bottled blood magic.
Yay me!
Yeah,
And
you're,
unless-
you're the new Estia.
and
never
unless
let her know how to
Ash-
make that.
Unless Ash took notes, we'll never know how to make another one because Zale wasn't watching.
No, see, the thing was, she didn't take notes. She just tried to follow Zale's instructions to make normal
Yeah.
health potions.
Those were not my instructions, Ash.
The best part is your grandfather would be so proud.
Oh, that's not encouraging
Oh,
at all.
not okay.
Ash would like to bitch slap Tyrus.
Oh, wow.
So let's go ahead and take our final break for the night. And then when we get back, we'll figure out what the hell is going to be happening. So
I'm just glad
No,
that the
weird.
town
No.
isn't
I'm just,
actually
I'm happy.
promo-dead.
I'm happy you guys made that save.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it wouldn't have killed me
too.
outright, but I mean, I'd have been down.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have been down too. I have.
I would
I
not have been
really,
down.
I really kind of hoped that you would have stopped me from drinking that because,
Mm-mm.
like, I was really
Nope.
enjoying that fight.
I know me and Zale would not have been down.
We would have just continued sitting there with a very grumpy look on our faces.
Oh, don't worry. That's not the worst one.
Oh, Molly.
God.
God
That's
damn
not
it,
the
Ooh,
worst one.
Ash.
I've already drank in mine.
If it helps at all, Zale will be very proud of Ash. She actually practiced during the year, so she's a little better now.
All right, stick with us, guys. We will be right back.
Oh, God.
I can make a base.
And we're back.
We were talking about body counts. Who's got the most body counts in the campaign?
I know who has the highest body count in the campaign.
The DM.
The
Yep.
DM does.
No, out of you guys, I know who has the highest body count.
Well, considering how Tickles like almost a genocide.
Spoiler alert, it's Molly.
Really?
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Really?
kind
How?
of
You
terrifying.
don't know how many people she ate before we met her.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like
I was just talking about how far we know.
it's like if we come across an Acropolis, you know, and Molly like looks like, you know, kind of she looks away.
It's like child with its hand caught in the cookie jar, but the cookie jar is full of corpses.
Like fucking Chris Farley. What did you do?
I feel like Zale probably has the lowest count because Gearforged aren't real people, so they don't count.
Aren't real people.
They're not. They're recyclable people. Because because you could break a Gearforged body, but as long as you have that soul crystal, you can just put them in a brand new one. They are recyclable. That's the difference between a Gearforged and a Warforged. A Warforged has the soul inside the construct. The Gearforged has the soul inside of a soul crystal. So you can kill a Gearforged. You can only kill you can kill a Warforged, but you can only kill a Gearforged if you destroy the crystal.
Cool.
But you guys hastily make your way back to Fort Daggertree after the little showing that Tickles put on.
In complete silence.
Oh, she's silent. She's just. She has no words.
I forgot to roll for somebody.
I'm actually on Sahara.
Okay. So you get back, everyone on their own methods of transportation. And you all meet up in the courtyard after what just happened. Tickle's kind of having a rather disappointed look on her face.
Are you happy, Tickles?
No, I'm not happy.
You won the fight. You should be rejoicing.
No. You call that a fight?
You mean you feel bad
Yes.
about what happened?
Yes.
Then why did you do it?
I'm sorry. You gave me this potion, did you not?
I didn't know what it was, and I warned you ahead of time I didn't know what it could do.
So you're telling me you didn't test this?
No, we were doing it just before a big fight. I wasn't going to risk something unknowingly during a huge fight.
I about nearly almost I either killed everyone over there, I don't know what the heck's going over there now, or barely killed anyone. But still, everyone died. Okay?
Yes,
Am I
they
disappointed?
did.
Yes, because I didn't realize it was going to be from a fair fight to, hi, I somehow cheated.
But with a potion, we don't know what it does.
Tickles, are you saying that the part of this that disappoints you is that you didn't get to finish your fight fairly rather than everybody died?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go inside.
I mean, she's got a valid point.
Fine. Go to bed, Miss Noel. She's like, I've got nothing. I was legit going to put my differences aside for the night and call it a day. Win or lose. It wouldn't have mattered. What's done is done. Instead, that happened. I am disappointed. Ow. Anyone else got something to put in? Otherwise, I'm leaving.
Ash just shakes her head and she takes Sahara to the stables.
About the rest of you.
Rose is gonna follow Ash into the stables. I don't know anyone else is doing.
I'm going to my blossoming grotto. Screw you guys.
Screw you guys. I'm going
I'm
to the
going
tree.
home.
I'm gonna play in
going
the
to my
dirt.
tree.
Well, now
I'm gonna-
Cheers is taking inventory of all his potions.
I'm gonna go druid things. Bye.
Especially the ones Ash made. It's like...
Setting
Anyone's with labels that say "from Ash" with a heart, I'd question it.
We're just gonna put them on a shelf.
Until they can be properly identified.
Or we want to kill a whole town, just toss one in, say, somebody drink that.
Oh.
So,
Hey kid, I dare you to drink this.
oh my God.
Oh my God.
Emotionally scarred for life in 3, 2, 1.
Go.
The old Rose would probably do that.
So pretty much all Nichols is just going to do is she's not going to go inside the fort. She's just going to stay outside, away from the fort,
Come to my grotto. Come
and
play with
she's
me.
going to make a bonfire.
Oh no, keep that out of my grotto. Fuck off.
You know what would be great right now, boss?
What?
Some raw meat. Don't know. Kind of got a hankering for it recently.
You never told me you eat meat.
Feed me, Seymour.
What the fuck?
Why didn't you tell me this?
Normally, I just eat whatever's around. But right now, I just want raw meat. Live. If
don't eat
possible.
me.
Oh, no,
All
no,
right.
no. You and I are one, boss. But, I can really go for some... Oh, I don't know. Elf. Human.
What? When did you become a cannibal?
How about a little elf on the
Cannibal?
shelf?
Okay, ground rules. Don't eat
It's
my friends.
priest. Have a little priest.
Is it really
I
good?
love you. You got it.
Yeah,
Please.
Uh,
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
right
go
there-
out and probably find like can I just hunt for you? Would that satisfy you for right now?
Well, I mean, if you mean hunt by walking back over into that city over there and let me to get a snack, that'd be pretty nice.
Oh my god, I have a symbiote that
Easy there, Hannibal.
right? Okay. So pretty much you just need to eat someone.
Yes.
Well, I can't go in that town because as you could have saw, we just got booted out.
And can you make
for-
sure if they run first? Get that get that fear blood pumping.
What is wrong with my symbiote? I swear.
Your symbiote has a short circuit somewhere.
whoa.
Oh God, it's tasted blood. It wants more.
That's pretty much what you
Pretty much.
Oh.
I forgot.
He just had a taste test of everybody in that room.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh
so,
God, he's high as a kite from it. Oh God.
so is there any way where I can just like kind of silence him a bit from his hunger?
Aside
Yeah,
from
feed him, Seymour.
He just ate a fucking like 10 gallons of blood.
he's like, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Lucky bastard.
You can't go in the town. That would be bad.
No, you're not going into town.
I'll catch you later.
No.
And Sven kind of peels off of you and kind of goes like shambling off.
You are now naked as a jaybird.
Oh, you naked!
Oh no!
There's
She's
that,
done.
It's a naked mole rat.
She's done for the night. She's done. She is going. Oh my fucking god. She's
Is
like,
he? Oh.
she's legit just like flabbergasted. She's like, did you just, motherfucker?
And Molly, as you're in your grotto, that little shambling mound of Sven just runs by and he's like, "Hi, Molly." He just keeps going by.
Sven?
Has anyone seen Hellboy 2?
Yeah.
You know the guy, I forgot his name, Schmidt or whatever, that's made out of the gas?
Yeah.
And when he gets out of his suit and you see him walking away with the gas everywhere, I'm imagining Sven just like, "Hey, Molly," just walking away in his little symbiote gooey self.
And the only thing that goes through my Molly's head is it's this look of there is a naked
tickle somewhere.
So, okay, let's see here. All I got is pretty much my garters, my pistols, my ring. That's it. I'm naked.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have an extra set of clothes on you just for emergencies?
Well, I still have my bag.
Oh, okay.
I mean, at least you got fur.
I mean,
Yeah.
fur is fine, yes, but the decency of, hey, I'm in society in a sense.
We're not an all group anymore.
We're not an all group.
We're in a no keep. There's, I mean, you know, you're pretty much, you know,
It's a given.
you're status quo right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh dear Lord.
You know
What
what?
is Sven
At
doing?
this point, she's so frustrated. She's actually just gonna call her husband's name.
He appears next to you. Okay, look, I'm not sure what this is, but I'm not one to be out in public when we do things like that.
Oh, a modest archdemon, are we? Oh my. He likes his privacy.
Look, he's got standards. They're low, but they're standards.
She holds up one finger up. She says, "Don't say another word. Just take me home."
What home? No, seriously, I'm asking. Are you talking the keep over there? Or are you talking our home?
Our home. I'm
Oh,
done for the day.
all right. He puts his hand on your shoulder, and you both just up a little poof,
Separate.
a little poof of brimstone, and then you're
Just done.
next thing you know, you're in your little sewer estate in Glimmercross.
Like, I need clothes, or I'm just going to bed.
Oh, and he kind of just like waves a hand. You're like in a little you're in your little nightgown. Long day.
You want truth or a lie?
Yes.
You know me. I don't like lies.
Well, of course you don't. It'd be nice if you just say a lie. I would be like, "Oh, it was sugars and rainbows." No. I pretty much almost killed everyone in a room while dueling against that freaking Scarlet I had a grudge against.
100 feet.
So what? How did you almost kill everyone?
What was it? Ash gave me a potion, and I didn't really identify what it was, and I drank it, and it pretty much absorbed almost everyone's blood into me.
So what I'm hearing is Ash almost killed everyone in that room. She's
Would
the
it
one.
be her fault?
She's the one who made it.
I'm the one who drank it.
She didn't tell you what it did.
Well, she did give me warning.
What'd she say?
She said, "I don't know what the contents are, so be careful."
Were you careful? Did you spill any?
I drank it.
Then you're fine. You are
Well-
blameless. She gave you a mystery drink and you drank it.
Mm.
Any
Got it.
negative effects from it are her fault.
You got a point.
If you ever get a bad potion, It's always the alchemist's fault.
I love the rationale of lawful evil people.
Look,
I
I'm
didn't make the
chaotic
gun.
But I'm not an alchemist.
Look, I'm chaotic neutral, and I'm in complete agreement with the demon here.
I didn't make the sword that stabbed you, thus the blacksmith is at fault.
I've missed that alignment. I haven't played lawful evil in so long.
So she's gonna be like, okay, kids in bed.
Mhm.
Okay. Is Ophelia doing stuff?
I would assume so.
Okay. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
And she just
You're
like
coming
grabs
with me. Yoink.
exactly. She just grabs him by the hand, like, let's go. And you just see her like all disappointed, like a child. Like a child just like didn't have her way in a sense. Like pouting and she's like,
Don't talk to me, I Angie.
exactly, don't talk to me. I'm angry right now. Let's go to bed.
So, Tiris, Calderos, Zale went to bed. So, Tiris, Calderos, what are you guys doing?
I went inside, but I didn't go to bed.
Okay.
Or wildlife that was nearby.
It's late at night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going out on a flight.
All right. Can you give me a perception roll?
Yeah, sure. Hey,
Then
that actually
doing the
might not
horrible
be
shit.
bad. I rolled a 15, so 14.
All right. So as
Negative one.
you go off into flight, you notice this flying black mass beginning to kind of like just shimmer over the lake bed back towards Azure. Every now and then a couple tentacles kind of fling out and everything of its, but it seems to keep its composure.
Snatching fish as it's flying across
Nope.
the lake.
Leaves the fish completely alone.
What? This
Oh,
mother.
that town is so fucked.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to investigate.
You gonna follow it?
Oh dear.
Don't.
And
Please don't do it.
The monster hunter, you know he's gonna go take a look.
Sven, please save your ass. Whatever you do, just save your ass, buddy. I love you. Don't die.
I'm gonna get on the marble. Guys, I think we got a monster in the lake.
Oh, you make it worse.
Not
That's
no.
impossible. I spent the better part of the day in the lake and there was nothing in
Well, explain to me why I see a black mass with tentacles streaking towards the town.
And you see it like as soon as it hits the landing of the dock on the other side, it morphs into like a humanoid shape and it begins to run into town.
Oh, Sven, wait! And Molly gets up and she just starts sprinting.
Does Molly say that out loud or does
Yes.
she say it in the marble?
Not into the marble, out loud.
So, all right. So Ash, I'm sure Ash and Rose, the stables are not near the grotto, correct?
No, they're on the
Yeah,
opposite
okay.
side.
I will relay everything that I just saw over the marble.
Mass. I mean, could it possibly be something from Faria? I mean, or maybe. I mean, could the Ilfids have survived and gotten this far?
I'm flying over the town. Do I see it?
You do, and you see it just like you see somebody kind of like go into a like into an alleyway, and it like drops down to all fours and it begins barreling at them, and before they can turn around, it leaps up into the air, and it turns into like the ball again, and then just these enormous jaws open up and just
I go
engulf the
straight
guy.
into a dive.
Right, and you just see just engulf him, and as he engulfs, he just rolls and then forms back into the humanoid goo and begins to run through the city again.
I go straight into a nosedive after it and into the marble. I say, it's eating people.
Oh god, it's like critters.
You saw this
Can
thing eat-
Tickles hear any of this?
If it's in the orb, yes. The orb has an infinite range.
Is Sahara strong enough to carry 2 people?
Mhm.
Rose, do you want the ride?
I will try
Yes.
to.
All right, let's go. And we'll take off on Sahara and go at full speed.
Does my wyvern have any attacks?
Mm-mm. It's just a
Okay.
mount.
Okay, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. Going to have it nosedive, quick land as best as possible, and I'm jumping off and going after it.
All right. And as soon as like you begin to you land on the ground, you begin to go after it, you hear somebody screaming off in the distance. And you go into that direction, and you can like you get to onto another street, and you see a guy leaning against on his butt against the wall, holding now a bleeding stump where his arm has been ripped off.
Jesus, Sven! I
And
love you!
This goo-like creature holding its arm, just like a mouth opens on its neck, and it just puts the arm in there and just strips it completely of meat and just tosses the arm onto the ground.
You're
and-
not supposed to leave evidence!
He kind of
Eat
looks.
the whole thing!
He kind of looks over to you, and like a pair of eyes open up, and there's a very like Cheshire-like smile on where its head is at. Oh, hey Cal, you want a piece? And that's where we're gonna end for the night.
Oh no! You about to lose a symbiote, boo.
I'm about to, yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
No one ever asked what it was outside of a symbiote. What did they?
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean,
They found Sven on a spaceship,
Well, I mean,
literal spaceship.
It never tried
Amigo
to. It never
ship.
tried to kill us or anyone else.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't matter. You still ask questions.
For-
Nobody
for-
asked questions.
For the most part, his diet has been pretty much just stray animals and debris if he need be. This is the first time he's actually gone after humans.
But you fed it. You
Open
fed an
bites.
actual
Oh,
human.
no.
God, the taste
Now
is
it's
Mrs.
got a taste
Augusta.
for it.
I
Well,
just wanted to go to the fucking library, man.
I guess I have to roll this then.
The amount of fucks that you give?
The old
No,
Yeller check.
Please don't put him down. It's not his fault.
No, depending. Because more than likely what's going to happen is she's like, it's just Sven, leave him alone. And there's Caldros. No.
Uh,
Yeah,
There's
Caldros
a
just
monster-
eat a person.
there's
That
a
Sven
monster-
You're
is
in
not coming out of
Glimmercross
just one
right now,
piece.
so
There's-
you're not
Exactly.
like.
There's a monster hunter Caldros staring down,
Weird, it's not my fault.
staring
That's like
staring down
Just
Sven at a smorgasbord.
that's like I gave someone a gun, but I didn't make them pull the trigger. I
Yeah,
told
you
them,
did.
"Hey, be careful! Hey, be careful!" Didn't
No,
make
you
them pull
pulled
the
it.
trigger.
You made
Oh,
them pull the
Stella,
trigger.
don't you worry. I'm going to do something, and this is probably going to be the first time I'm able to do it. Maybe the last time.
Are you gonna Daffy
That's
Duck? I know, but I can only do it once.
Just like how we can all fly, but just once. Just like how we can all catch a bullet, but just once.
No, Zale can fly twice. We've tested.
That's it.
Don't remind me.
Yeah.
Oh,
This was bad. This whole thing was bad.
Is it
oh.
bad?
Yeah.
I find it hilarious.
Uh,
Look, it was only a matter of time until somebody decided to feed Sven after midnight.
No, it's not midnight. It's still 11 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock for me. It is well past midnight.
Daylight
Well,
savings, so technically it's past midnight.
Yeah.
So this is going to end one of two ways: Tickles going shopping for some new clothes, or me rolling new character.
Oh no, I have a
Oh
solution.
god, if he eats Caldross,
No, Molly was just gonna offer herself up like a Capri Sun pack, just not to take the whole thing.
it's not
Yeah,
how
and Ash and
she
Rose
can't
are
be a
like
sampler platter.
flying as fast
Oh my
as possible. We'll be there shortly.
Yeah, like Rose would be
She's
like,
got a big flight
yeah,
speed.
Rose would be like, yeah, no, you're not doing that. It's like,
Is he like what is he though specifically? Like, is he a
he's
beast? Is he a
some Migos.
monstrosity?
He's
Like, what
some
is
Migo
he?
experiment
He's
gone
an
wrong.
alien.
He's an if you if you
He's an
qualify it,
aberration, probably.
no,
Abomination.
if you qualify it, he is an abomination.
Oh,
The-
okay.
The
Yep.
only thing I will need to know, and not right now, but once I start swinging, is whether or not it's evil aligned.
He is. Sven is actually chaotic evil.
I completely.
Oh my
figured,
God,
but
seriously?
still.
Sven is
Would-
Sven is chaotic evil.
Would my sword work against that?
Yes, it would.
Oh shit.
Poor Sven.
Sven needs to be put down like a
Wow.
dog.
Well,
Use
no
Vorpal.
one ever gave Sven the other meat. Now he has.
Mhm.
And now we have a problem.
It was so kind of
No.
him to not eat us.
Well,
Yes.
pretty much.
Yes.
She said, she told him, "Don't eat my friends," and he was like, "Okay."
Friends are not food.
Yep. She said, "Don't eat my friends." She didn't say, "Don't eat the town."
No, I already said don't, and he just kind of bye.
Well, because he had a taste of the people in the town. And
Yep.
they
He
See,
taste
pretty
yummy.
much disobeyed her
No,
orders.
no, because he's not eating the town. He's eating the people in the town. The town's still gonna
Chaotic-
be there.
Chaotic evil takes things very literally sometimes.
Oh damn it.
Pretty sure I said don't go in the town. Oh well.
Said, don't eat the town, boss. Left the town intact.
He's like,
Town's
oh, don't
there,
worry, I don't like
all
big
yours.
buildings.
The people, on the other hand.
Not a splinter of wood is consumed. Repeat, friends are
really-
not
And
food.
he's playing with his food too. It's not even like, oh, I'm going to eat it. It's like, no, let me strip your arm of its meat in front of you while you watch. Bleeding
Here,
out.
you can have this back. I don't like this part.
You know, I'm offended because this is what white people used to be, and I feel like we're just going backwards. I don't like this.
It just goes from I'm being civil. I'm being civil for once, being honest, to worse. Oh fuck no. To fuck me in the ass. That's how bad it is.
Yeah. It's depending on how this is handled, it can get a lot worse.
Yeah, because we have no idea. We have
Oh.
no idea what Sven's
Horrible.
CR is. We could be walking into like
You
a
technically
shitstorm.
you technically don't know exactly what Sven is. All you
Yeah.
know is it was a symbiote that you found on that Migo ship that became best friends with Tickles.
That's true.
Yep, and yep.
I also know it doesn't matter at this point for Caldross. The decision is made.
Caldross
Well-
is just like,
well, I
it's
mean,
time
it's-
to turn everything to 11.
Yeah, well, he yanked some dude's arm off and like offered you like a gulp of it.
Yeah. You want a piece?
How kind of him to share his snacks.
It's like
I
it's
love-
just like
I
it's
love
like the
probably
roommate.
actually
I left
don't
the
know.
fingers, they're juicy.
It's like the roommate that walks in into the apartment. He offers you like a McNugget from McDonald's.
So the other thing is,
Bad
I've
roommate.
never seen Sven like this. I've only ever seen Tickles' clothes.
Yep.
Technically, none of us have
Strange.
really seen Sven
The,
like
So-
this.
the only person who's actually seen Sven in his form away from Tickles is Tickles.
This monster
Yeah, we've never
that I
seen him
don't
like this.
know just went, here, want an arm?
And
Yep.
and referred to you by name.
Yeah,
By
Yep,
name.
Cal.
because
My name.
normally when
like
Tickles
the-
sleeps, he is off of her body and he's hunting. and he's like eating like stray animals and stuff like I said. But after he's done, he sleeps up in the corner of the room and just keeps an eye on things while Tickles sleeps. And as soon as Tickles wakes up, he just bonds back with her.
That's so creepy.
Yeah, so
I love it.
nobody has actually seen not Caldros, but Sven before.
I mean, technically, we're not even really looking for it, so we wouldn't know to
Mhm.
see it.
Well, I will say this though: if Caldros successfully destroys my Sven, he has another fight.
Oh, come on. You don't even know.
No, he has
That,
another fight.
that will not end well for Tickles.
No, it
Oh,
will
yeah.
Does
No,
not
it will
matter.
not.
That's gonna suck because we're gonna kill Tickles and then Piper's gonna try and kill us.
Hey, maybe he'll go full rat demon.
We're just gonna leave Tickles' kids orphaned.
Please?
Not to mention,
Tickles is
not
gonna be laying there dying, and all of a sudden, Piper's gonna show up, and he's in full rat mode, and Tickles' last words is "worth it."
although I'm not gonna lie, if that scenario does happen with the whole Tickles raging and wanting to hurt Caldros, it's like, wow, you take a like symbiote over friends. Wow.
No, you killed one of my friends.
Because it
Thus-
was eating
It's a
town
symbiote. It was
people.
eating people.
And your points?
Your point.
Look, you feed Sahara, right? You feed, everyone
That's like
else.
circle of life, though. I'm feeding her like dead animals and
She'll be fine.
like apples. I'm not
Ash
feeding
did pop
her
a homeless
people.
person like a Capri Sun, though.
I'm not like, here, honey, have my leftovers.
Yeah,
I'm done
you
with
freaking
this.
ate an old man.
the first person he ate was just like a cherry tomato. Just the entire thing went into his mouth. So, but yeah, so everyone now has that disturbing image in their mind. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. If this is your first time here, consider hitting that follow button. This is not the only show that we do during the week. Currently, we have 2 full-time shows that are going on every Monday and Tuesday. On Mondays, we have Blood on the Gray, which is our Dragon Age tabletop RPG game, where everything is not going good for them right now. Middle of the ocean, crew's gone. Magnus doesn't know how to boat.
Nope.
So yeah, so that's what's going on with them. But it takes place 2 years after the events of Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser. So it's leading into, well, it's not even leading into, HP Fox's character has caused the next blight way too soon. So issues are happening.
Jimmy's
It's only
fault,
been
not mine.
14 years. Come on, man.
And then on Tuesdays, you have us here on Destiny Forged, where this is a homebrew 5th edition D&D game where we use the core rulebooks and the books from Kobold Press. Wednesday nights, we have our rerun night where we show past episodes of both Destiny Forged and Blood on the Gray, as well as I think we're going to bring up the first episode of Sonata tomorrow. And Sonata is our December one-shots, D&D one-shot that HP Fox is DMing for us, where we all rolled characters that technically don't fit into the setting because we were expecting like a happy-go-lucky like Christmas time theme, and it's like, no, town's dying, things are being eaten,
Nope.
shambling mounds.
It's Cthulhu-esque.
Yeah.
I purposely made my character anti-Christmas, expecting it to be a Christmas episode.
So you could be Scrooge.
Oh, so you could be ball humbug?
So I can
Aw.
be all bah humbug, and my character perfectly fits in this realm the way it is.
God damn.
And
like-
Fridays, we are also giving away Kraken dice sets for the month of December, which we're calling Dicember. We gave away a set on Friday, and we will be giving away another set this Friday. We will be starting at 7:30 Pacific time. So you guys want to catch us? You can find us here. But I could not do this without the wonderful help of my fellow cast members here. these links will take you to all of their pages. Go show them some love, drop them a follow and everything. But let's learn a little bit about people. Azrin, who are you and what do you do on the internet?
Hello, I am Azrin, your friendly neighborhood digital underlord, and you can catch me here on Tuesdays with these amazing people playing Rosalind Thorn. Yeah, she's just like she's not sure what to do with any of the fucking people here right now. It's just like, it was a fight night, front row seats, people die, and now there's a symbiote on the loose. She's just like, can we just spend like a day and a half without like all hell breaking loose?
Oh, I had that one time. That was it.
It's like the most peaceful time she's ever had so far since this campaign has started is the year she's been away from everyone else. It's like, seriously, what the fuck? Oh. But aside from that, when I am streaming, which is not full-time yet, I usually play RPGs, first-person shooters, shooter looters primarily. And I am working on building out a workbench type area so I can do kit builds and stream that as well. And I'm working on something for this channel for January-ish, February. So keep your eyes peeled.
Mags, who are you and what do you do on the internet?
Oh, that is a loaded question, sir. I am a hybrid magpie. I am a creative caster. I do a lot of digital art, like emotes, overlays, do character drawings, like this thing. I did this, and I do a lot of RPGs, like here and on a server that I'm helping to get up and running. So just all kinds of fun stuff.
Shadow Fox, who are you and what do you do on the internet?
I'm ShadowFox7471, and apparently I have a week to figure out what the heck I'm going to do about this. Otherwise, Mondays you can find me here in the Dragon Age game. Tuesdays here with this game, and I'm currently doing a playthrough of God of War on my own channel, and on the weekends when the rest of the squad is available, I do some Borderlands playthrough.
Zoro, who are you and what do you do on the internet?
I am Zora from. Oh, that went out. Sorry. I am a variety caster / creative streamer on the Twitches, doing story heavy based games, a lot of RPGs, Final Fantasy 14 and Dead by Daylight. I also am a creative streamer doing artwork like characters, doing emotes and badges and the like. Otherwise, I'm here for the 2 shows this week, as well as the one shot on Fridays. And everything's just spiraling out of control. I don't know what to do anymore.
Need to channel your inner Snowdrop.
Oh goodness, yeah.
Raven, who are you and what do you do on the internet?
I am Ravenslark. I'm a variety caster here on Twitch. I'm live here Monday, Tuesday, and Friday with these amazing people. Monday, I get to play Magnus, who is getting so done with this TUES bullshit. Tuesday, playing TUES, and
So done with this bullshit.
TUES is facing lifetimes worth of trauma at this point.
Welcome to club.
And then Friday, I'm playing Nazareth, the I'm going to become a hero kitty, and I'm going to save everyone. That is not going to go well.
And deadly.
And then I'm live on my own channel Wednesday, Thursday, usually at this point doing Destiny. I have been working on some maps for some campaigns I've been putting together for D&D. And that's about it.
Crowden, who are you and what do you do on the internet?
Oh my, I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know. I raised a cannibalistic piece of armor, I guess you can call it. Definitely not trademarked for, Venom. I'm Master Groudon. I'm a variety caster, RPG enthusiast. Uh, I I pretty much play lots of unique characters. Was it Tuesday? I play both a rattling gunslinger that's very, 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 very. I don't know what you want to.
Precocious.
Precocious. And sometimes Rojan doesn't know what to do with her. It's like,
Oh, I
okay,
know exactly what to do with her.
well, of course you do. It's like,
Let
but
her
sometimes I do
loose
just like
on
this.
the
Well,
party.
okay, scratch that. All right, now we're gonna blow things out my ass here. I also play Dice. She's on hiatus right now. Because you have no idea how much I miss Fireball. Fireball.
I didn't ask
Um,
her when the big was. I said I cast Fireball.
Exactly. And lately, I play a very, very friendly Loxodon, a Machu.
No.
Who likes to
No-
think he's a
no
Pikachu
concept,
and spam
no
Thunderwave?
concept of personal space.
No, he does not know the concept of personal space. Like, hello, let's be friends. And
Zero concept of personal space.
nope, it has very little. But other than that, let's see here. Play a little bit of Dauntless. They had a huge update today, which was actually surprising. So they actually added a little thing where it's like a little heart for the monster. So it's like every time you beat the crap out of the monster, it's like 1/4 of the heart is done, and after the fourth, it's like you killed it. So it gives you some kind of concept of, hey, I'm almost killing this thing. Also, in about 4.5 hours here, I got to catch a plane ride. I'm heading to Chicago. I will be visiting my friend DJ Cliche Darkness. We're gonna have a great time. Also, a lot of margaritas and Long Island's. We'll be drunk. It'll be fun. Yes. Hi.
Fox, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
I just want to look for a book in my own damn library. I don't do anything on the internet that you don't see here on this channel. I am a very misunderstood innocent mage on Mondays, and don't shake your heads. If I believe it, then it's true, right?
No, no.
And I play a grumpy Noel here on Tuesdays, and for the month of December, I am running the one shot on Fridays here, which is set in the same world actually as our Tuesday campaign here, but on a different continent. And the timeline, it's roughly happening at the same time all of this stuff is happening. So depending on where the players go and who they talk to, there might be like passing mention of places that we've encountered here, just as like a little bit of an Easter egg. But that depends on what you guys do. You've already shown you're keen on breaking out of buildings at night past curfew and assaulting innocent shambling mounds that live in wells. So
Innocent.
we'll see what kind of trouble you get up
boys.
to. Aside from that, I do want to take a moment to thank Roll20 for sponsoring this show every week. That is still something that I'm having a little bit of a difficult time wrapping my mind around, because we've been using Roll20 for like almost 6 years now for every game that we play on this channel. And for them to, say yes to being a part of this channel in any size is pretty awesome. So thank you to them for that. I do want to remind Groudon at this point that Roll20 does have a really nifty character mancer. If you need to roll up a new character really quickly, they can help you through that, and it's super easy.
Called out.
So I have a question. Why are you calling me out here, sir?
I think
You
you know why.
might need it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can do that. Fucking, I'm gonna kill everyone, motherfucker. I'm just kidding.
And I am Rogen Quest. You can catch me here Mondays and Tuesdays DMing for these wonderful people. And on Fridays right now as Forged, a Warforged Artificer who, for some reason, Snowdrop thinks needs to find feelings. But when I'm not
Because you don't feel anything inside.
no emotions.
Which means you're depressed and we need to fix that.
Oh God. Let me get me some essential oils too.
No, please no.
When I'm not here, you can find me on my own channel every Wednesday through Sunday, minus Fridays for the month of December, playing a variety of games while we raise money for Extra Life. But that is going to do it for us tonight, everyone. We will catch you on Friday nights for episode 2 of Sonata and the second giveaway of our Kraken dice set. But until then, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. We will see you later.